Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please give a warm welcome to the hosts of the SWA Happy Hour, Dom and Chris.
Hey
Good
there.
evening. Hey, how are ya?
What's going on, Christopher?
Not much. How are you?
Fine and dandy, sir. Fine and dandy. Hey, everybody, what's going on?
To all our folks out there, we are going in glorious 1080p tonight. Why? Because we can.
Because we can.
That's right. Daddy got
can.
fast internet.
Oh, my God, I am so jealous.
It from
Blew
for
my
years,
doors off with those numbers.
crazy, right?
Yeah, that was sexy.
I mean, people are saying,
sexy internet.
Is that business internet? It's like, no, this is just home internet. And this is not as fast as is possible.
Yeah,
This is like the second to lowest tier, that fast.
I couldn't believe that, yeah.
Yeah, those numbers are crazy, right? So I'm in
Like
1080p.
5 and 600, right?
Yeah. My upload speed is over 500. Or no, excuse me, my download speed is over 500. My upload speed is 400 and change. I stuck a couple of videos
One
on.
more thing I can be envious about.
Well, hey, I was sucking it for so long.
You've
I
been
needed to-
sucking it a long time.
Insert your own joke here, folks. Anyway, but yeah, I think the show will look better from here on out because we can stream at higher res, and it's not going to be
The show will
boggier.
look better, but we will probably look worse because you'll see us better.
You'll see what we actually look like and go, yeah.
That's
Botox is a thing, gentlemen.
That's why they stream.
Go back to 360.
I think you're a handsome individual, Chris.
Well, you back at you, dark hair, dark beard, brr. Little man crushing. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm fine.
Good. Well, who cares about you? I'm talking about the people in the chat.
Oh, I have to mind my entertain these people. I have to right. We're in your chat this evening.
Yes, we are.
Let me take care of that right now.
Okay.
I believe it or not, Chris texted me at 10:04, and he's like, "Are you coming?" And I was like, "Let her rip." I'm signing in, and I literally closed my green screen when the show started.
Yeah,
There's
I knew
show
he was
prep
in the
for you.
area. Yeah.
Know what it
'cause
was? We were been watching that show, The Bear. About the restaurant. It was
Yes.
like we were on the last episode of season 2. It's a really good show.
Yeah, it intrigued me. I haven't seen it, but it looked good.
Yeah, it's really good. I highly recommend. And also, we watched what was it called? Long Legs over the weekend.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It was like some new horror movie. That was really good too.
Yeah.
I got my shit together, Brenda. Jeez, man, she's always riding me. She's always busting my balls.
Yes,
that
can you
way.
believe that? Yeah.
All right, so what do I have?
I lived in Oklahoma for a couple of years. Usually Okies are pretty good-natured and easy to get along with. Not Brenda.
Not Brenda. No, she's very difficult.
She's a handful. Hey, there's Mac the Human. Welcome, Mac.
What's going on, Mac?
Yeah.
Oh,
And just because you're new to the show, I noticed you. It said hi on Dom's show on Tuesday. We alternate channels every week here. So one week we're in Dom's channel. This week we're in my channel. So check at the top. Dom will pin the link and come on over.
Yeah, doing
That
it right
way
now.
you can see everybody in chat and not miss things.
But more importantly, thank you for coming, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, a bunch of people in mind. Everybody, get out of here.
Get
Okay, there
out
we
of
go.
here.
All right, we are in Chris's channel. I just pinned the link.
Forget about
So anyone who's there, why don't you come on over and be with?
Make some new friends. Well, let's say hi to people. We said hi to Brenda. There's DJ Big Red 81. How are you tonight? The real Justine is with us. The aforementioned Mac the Human. Johnny Wiggs is with us.
John Wiggs.
John Wiggs. as always, our good friend Kurt Kasprick. Good to see you.
Camellia.
Scrolling up. Camellia. Good eye. Good to see you. It's Australian for hi. Howdy.
We have to give props to Freedom Redbird. First in.
First in. Followed closely,
3 o'clock.
however, by the always
Yeah,
loyal
it was
Live to
very
Fly channel,
close.
David.
Well, no, actually, no.
No?
Brenda was here at, does it show? No. She was here at 6:49.
Oh, my goodness.
6:29.
Holy crap.
And, yeah, David didn't get here till 8:48.
Oh, wow. Pff, slacker.
Oh, come on. Loser.
There he is, Rhett, at the Mix Club. How are you,
What's
Rhett?
going on, Rhett? How are you, man?
Good to see you.
Peter North, the other
Peter North. He's a true North.
is the other.
Although nothing he says in chat is true, but he's true North.
Who
who
is he
else
also from Crete? Are we going to that little thing?
I don't. Maybe. All right. I think I've said hi to everybody. If not, my
Poison
apologies,
Walls.
and we will catch you.
Did you say hi to Poison Walls?
Oh, no.
Hello,
Poison Whales just
Poison
got here.
Walls. Man,
It's
why do you
whales.
do that to me. No, I wanted that one.
Fine. I'm used to running. Since you don't show up to your own show, I'm just used to running it by myself.
Oh,
just saying.
please. Oh, please.
Hey, we had a
I
good
know.
time last week. I missed
Chris-
you. I
Chris
missed you
is-
mightily. I really did.
I wasn't here last week?
No,
But no, man.
no, you weren't.
I just need people to point at me, just go this way. It's true. Matt, Chris is very dang close to 500 subs.
Help a
So
brother
if
out. I
anyone
could
is
use some
here-
friends.
Yeah, he really could use some friends. So
Yeah.
if anyone is here and not sub to Chris, please sub up my partner.
I would appreciate it. Yeah, 500 is getting to 500 before the end of the year would be very cool. Getting to 500 by the end of the month would be awesome.
Oh, there she is. She's like my mother over here. You're slacking again?
He
Yes.
wasn't slacking. He
I'm
had
not
a
slacking.
very good excuse for being off.
Yeah, I was.
I don't remember what it was, but it was.
I don't
You were.
either.
Oh no, you were sick as a dog. That's what
That's
it
right.
was.
That's right.
Yeah,
right,
you were
that's right.
sick.
I was sick. I have a doctor's note.
And everything. Yeah, no, I
Mm-hmm.
talked to him. He was dying. Yeah, it was short lived, luckily, but that was a nasty case of the flu.
Yeah, in and out. It actually ran through the whole house.
Yeah, that's usually, man, when you're,
As always, came home with my wife.
Of
She's
course.
a teacher, so she gets every sickness. Gave it to my children, who decided they loved me enough that they would want
That's
to share it
right.
with me.
tell him to quit licking the tops of your beer. That would probably cut down on that. They're just in the fridge going, hey, this will fix that. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Well, you'll know everyone soon. There.
That's right. You're making friends by being here.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Chad Freeman?
There he is, Chad Freeman.
Chad Freeman will be at Chip and Don's Halloween Booza Palooza. I've just got word on that.
Absolutely.
As will Freedom Redbird. Mm-hmm. As will
Lori's Mishmash.
Lori's
It's gonna be-
Mishmash.
It's going to be
Hugh
there.
Caldwell.
Coach. Yep, we've sent out some invites, so it's going to be good. Here's the banner. Chip and Don's Halloween Booza Palooza. Can you believe that? Mm-hmm. It's going to be fun. Look at these guys are coming.
Oh yeah, they're all going to be there.
Yep, they're going to be there
I do
drinking
believe
some beer.
I'm taking November 1st off.
I'm not, but luckily I'm hangover proof.
Yeah.
So thank goodness, because it's going to be a party next week. This same time, this same bat. See what I did there, channel. So don't miss it, folks. Virtual trick-or-treating. We're going to have guests. We may have a little live music. It's going to be a party.
Yeah.
So come on, all. Bring your friends. Tell
All
them.
kinds of good stuff that's going to happen that we're still trying to think about.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. I'm frantically trying to finish the promo video for this.
Oh, look at this. Look at DJ, man. He just knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Pendar as well. I am sorry, and others. I mean, I think Michael Songs is pretty much.
Yeah, Michael Songs is solid.
He's
There's
going to play later. Polvol asked us the question with a question, so I had to delete
yeah.
him. He's like, "Who's
Vault
Chip and
is
Don?"
out. Yeah, he's out.
Man. Did you see? I wrote him back. Don't answer a question with another question.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he'll be there, and everyone.
well-
And actually, everyone is going to get a chance to come up if they want. Anyone, we're going to save save certain spots for people to talk, and then certain spots for people to perform, and then certain spots for our guests to just come up if they're in contact in costume, and we are going to try to have a costume party contest, and we're having many people are donating prizes.
Yeah.
Already. Miss
So
Mosh
we'll have some
and
giveaways.
Redbird have donated things to give out to you guys.
I'm probably going to get a T-shirt from Flipside Music here in Denver, and so that's always good to have. Also, don't forget, we have a special email address now for the program, and you can email us a picture. In case you don't want to come up in panel or you can't for some reason, you can mail us a picture of you in your costume, and we will put it on the show.
Yeah, did you give them that email address? What is it? I forgot what it was.
I'll have to find it and write it in chat, but I'll do that.
Yeah, we got an official email address.
Yes, it's for real.
It's for reals.
For reals, folks. Dun, 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 dun.
I think it's the. Start with the.
I got to scroll back. You and I talk a lot.
I know, right? It's pathetic.
All right. So I'm going to write it in the address right now.
Who's that? Yeah. Let me go. Hugh, check the. I pinned Chris's link in my chat, so you can go there. Like, who's still there? Hey, Kim's Creations, get out of my room. Yes, Chris is tonight. Everyone, top of my chat is Chris's link. Just click that, and you will be transported into Chris's channel to be with all the other peoples.
All right. There's the email address, folks. Chip and Dom's Happy Hour at gmail.com. So you can send us a picture.
If you don't want to come up on stage,
You can do both.
you can do both, actually.
You can send us, and for future, if you want to send us funny pictures or fun pictures, we'll
to
put them
use
on the show.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh-huh. I mean, you know what kind of pictures not to send us. We don't want those kind of pictures.
Well, we do want those kind of pictures. We just may not
Won't put them on the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Personal consumption.
You got me. All right. Hey, Seagull. See, we got some more people coming in. Seagull Rock
Seagull,
Squawk. Good
and,
to see you.
Les Nagy's here.
Good to see you, Les.
Les Nagy.
And Ali Grenada.
How you doing,
Gratilla.
Ali?
Gratilla. Sorry. Grenada. Remember that?
Were you watching a documentary or
Yeah, I was watching Heartbreak Ridge.
It's a good movie.
Absolutely. Invading Grenada. Frankly, sir, you're beginning to bore the hell out of me. Ah, Clint, you're the best.
I wouldn't eat Oiben. Is it Oiben?
Oi, Urban. I would add what to my description?
You got an invite, Urban, and so did you, DJ.
Yes. All of it. So we're going to have a good time next week. But that's next week. This is this week.
Yeah. This week, we're not promising much. All our focus
We're
is on
here.
next week.
And we're much clearer. We promise that. Other than that, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what's going on. So, how was your week so far?
It sucks.
It's been a week, hasn't it?
It's been a week. That it has.
The only good thing that happened to me is I got my bill from my head CT and all that. It's a lot less than I thought it was going to be.
Well, that's good. Ooh.
It's
You're
wasn't
great.
cheap
You're
by
great
any stretch of the
internet is getting
imagination.
all
Yeah. Now, how does that work? I mean,
You are all messed up, dude. You're out of sync.
I'm still. Yeah. Now I'm back.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
Yeah. I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to paddle you.
Yeah. But yeah, it was not like it was cheap, but it was not nearly as expensive. It was half what I thought it might be. So that was grateful for that. So there's that. That was good.
That's good. Chad's week is now over. I don't get over weeks anymore. It's just like,
Yeah. See, when you figuring out, Dom, when you work for yourself, you don't actually really get days off.
oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, terrible in a good way, but you know.
But this will make you laugh because bosses are bosses, right? So we have a book meeting on Wednesday. And I say, man, I'm about ready to ship off this book. I'm going to call the printer tomorrow. Boss said, that's great. So contact the printer, say, hey, need you to set up the portal for this book. It'll be ready on this date to upload. And their response was, what book? I'm like, I think the boss maybe forgot to tell the printer. So I had to CC him and go, hey, boss, you want to give them some of the particulars of this book that we've been working on for 5 months? Just for fun. So yeah, that was my day to day. It's like, really? But so close to finishing this damn thing. Just waiting for 2 photos from the author and a set of proofs from my proofreader. And then I can finish it and bye-bye and get paid.
Now,
that's
do
a
you
good
usually have like a respite in between? Or-
I take a little respite. I've always got projects going, but I will take a little downtime. Like, I'm going to shoot a buttload of video in the next 2 weeks just to have it done and banked. And Hugh Caldwell is working on Kentucky Girl, adding some parts with his dobro. And I think he was working on that today or yesterday, so that'll be nice. And I'm going to go ahead and finish the bass parts and shoot the video for that, just so I have it.
Cool.
And then I've got something going on with Lori that I need to shoot the video for. It's done, but I don't know who all has shot their video sections for it yet, so I'm going to do that. And so try and work my way through a couple new songs and just bank, and I maybe take half a day and knock out a Halloween song for next week.
Okay.
There's a cover that I think would be good, and I'm if I can do it, I'm going to do it, but we'll see. Okay, yep. Hugh says he is working on it, so thank you. Which I'm looking forward to. Dobro is going to sound so good on this
It's going to
song.
be mint on it. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect, right? Yeah, I heard.
Yes, people do read books. Dog paw.
Absolutely. Well, you can't see because of my green screen, but this room is nothing but books and magazines, railroad books, magazines, printing. I mean, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 9 bookshelves in this office. And outside my office door, there's 6 bookshelves right out there full of books.
Do you still read, though?
I read every day.
Not as part of work.
Yeah, because I read a little bit for pleasure, too. I freely admit I do not read as much as I used to because, again, it's my job and everything. But I used to kill a book every 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
But I do not read to that level anymore. I'm probably
it's
maybe
hard.
a book a month.
It's also just the time to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually only read in Pennsylvania weather. Hammock, a drink.
Yeah. That makes a lot. That would be great.
But otherwise, yeah, it's just sometimes I fake it because we make our kids read 20 minutes a day.
Yeah.
And I'll sometimes just sit there like that.
Pretending. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I love to read, but I also often fall asleep doing it. So that's why I don't read I don't get as much reading in as I used to because, once upon a time, I'd go to bed and then I'd keep reading and then my wife would wake up and because her alarm would go off and it was time to go to work. And I was like, oh, damn. Well, I guess I'm not sleeping tonight. because I was reading a book, but can't do that much anymore.
Can't do that anymore. And it's hard to find the book that will keep you. That one of the things I don't like, even though I like it and I know why they do it, like with most novels now, the pacing between chapters is intentionally done, and almost to the point where it's annoying. I used to love reading a book with oh my God, this chapter's 60 pages, and then the next one would be 4. So they do it a little different now, and it kind of, I don't know, it takes a little bit of the fun out of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of, there's just seeming to me there's not as much good fiction being produced as there once was. There's a couple authors that are still pretty reliable, but, Clive Clusser quit writing his own books years ago, and, those kind of fun.
Oh, where was it? I had to ask, who was that? Siegel made a comment. Siegel, in this statement, please define what you mean by the word pop. That's what I wanted to know.
Yes, curious.
It's busy?
Yeah, stuff going on, that's true. There is.
Well, there's always something going on.
Yeah, true.
Thug nuts.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good greeting. I think that's the official greeting. Yo, thug nut.
That'd be a good restaurant. Thug nuts.
Yeah, Halloween, when old guys like us, Dog Paw, Halloween used to be a kid's holiday, but it just isn't anymore. The kids, I get 6, and I got a bunch of young kids in this neighborhood, but they don't trick or treat. It's not what they do.
No, frankly, it's rather pathetic.
Yeah.
Halloween, they don't my youngest. He's excited for it. My other kid knows I'll fucking just buy him candy. It's
He's I don't have to work for it.
I don't have to.
See, that's the problem with these lazy little kids. It's I'll just ask the old man. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to work and we'd plan and have the pillowcases.
I used to take a notepad with me. Addresses, really good house. Go home to eat, change costumes, and re-hit.
Oh, we would absolutely go out and tell our parents we're what the hell?
Screaming, exactly.
Yeah, 2 or 3 trips. They're how much candy do you want? But, of course, my mother would not buy candy, so that was the only time we ever got any.
Really? Candyless home?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah, she was weird like that. Which is fun. I'm still to this day, I'm not much of a candy person, but when I was a kid, I wanted something.
I was just going to ask a question, but I'm going to save it because I'm coming. I have some trivia questions for next week.
Okay, there you go. Save them up.
So, got to save them up. I thought you were saying night, Dom. I was like, damn, what's up with Kurt?
Kurt bailing on us early, but no.
He was agreeing with me.
All right.
So who's our special guest this evening, Chris? Did you tell everyone?
I did. Well, no, I haven't announced it on the show. I did it on the promo. But our featured artist tonight is my homegirl from right up the road there, Valerie Bott. So we will be playing music from the lovely Valerie Bott this evening, who is just finishing up a gig, as a matter of fact, and probably on her way back home. So I sent her a note and said, you're going to be on the show and when you're done with your gig. And that's probably where Seagull Squawk was mentioning. Her show was on tonight. There's a whole bunch of stuff on. So yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a philosophical. Does money buy happiness? Not necessarily, but it can buy experiences, and experiences, in my experience, often make me happy. So, potato, right?
The only people who believe money doesn't buy happiness are people with no money. Money 100% brings happiness because it brings peace of mind. And peace of mind is about all anyone actually wants. Not saying you can have it, but it sure don't hurt.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it. Yeah, no, I've known some very wealthy people who were profoundly unhappy, but
true, very true. Yes.
Not for those reasons.
Well, it's true. I used to make a lot more money than I now make, but I'm much happier now.
See, there you go. Yep. I have never made much money, and I've always been relatively happy. So.
Yeah, you just seem like one of those happy people. You saying you're happy is like no big deal. Me saying I'm happy, like what?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the opposite. I come on and go, I'm really depressed, Dom, and like, oh, God, what? Do we need an intervention?
I started writing this new song, another new song, and I got halfway through, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Just what the hell is wrong with me? It's like, I don't know.
Death and doom and destruction.
It's like just constant torment in my head. But
hey, that's a way to get it out.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, push it out of your head, and
just think, if I was a happy fuck like you, this would be the worst show in the world.
Exactly right. Guys. Yeah. Contrast is good, and yeah, we've got some. That's right.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, too funny. I got some new. I got some new Dom Father backdrops today.
Oh, nice. Ooh, you'll have to share those. You need to send me a copy of your old ones, so I have them for various purposes. So
what are you going to do with my backdrops?
Nothing bad.
Oh, and I was so upset because the last time I snuck for the special, remember, not the special, the Hoodwing show where we actually played clips. I used everyone's backdrop, and I got drunk and deleted Wendy's house.
Oh, no.
Soda and Grome's house. And I was like, oh, it's gone. And you can't find those golden pictures on, but I found the backup of it. So I was like, yes.
Oh, good deal. Yes. Yeah. Because I was asking, hey, where do you got these backdrops? And you go, and you were loading, and you go, I think I deleted them. So don't drink and click, folks.
Yeah. Well, I get that from my mother because I grew up with a mom. If you left anything out, you could leave $100 bill out just to prove my mother's point. She'd throw it away. Like, well, you left it out, so I don't think you needed that $100 bill. Like anything you left out, she would just throw away. It was so fucking annoying. How many toys? Like, she threw away shit she bought me for Christmas because I didn't put it away.
That's, I like proving a point, but that's pretty hardcore.
Yeah. Cut off your own leg kind of thing, yeah. I said that to my son one night. He was being a pain in the ass. I'm like, man, keep it up. You're going to lose your computer. And he's like, you bought me that computer. You can't just take it away from me. I'm like, God damn it.
You got me, a little prick.
I appreciate his smartness, though.
That's right. And just as a review, Dom and I do not espouse irresponsible drinking.
No.
We drink for medicinal purposes in my case and for comedic effect for Dom.
I only get shit-faced at home during work nights when I'm live and 20 people are watching me.
Hey, that's right. He only drinks with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't approve of the misuse of alcohol or any drug. Thank you very much. But we do approve of fun.
How did this even topic come up?
Oh, it's in the chat.
Oh. I wouldn't say I'm one to approve or disapprove anything.
Yeah.
Who the hell am I? Do whatever you want to do.
You're all grown-ups.
Yeah.
Drink, don't drink. Eat food, don't eat food. Eat certain foods, don't eat other certain foods.
What'd you eat today?
I just finished, so I should know the
This
answer
does
to this.
not count as food dog, by the
Yeah,
way.
true. Well, I had leftover hamburgers for lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and then tonight I made poached swai. And
What the hell is swai?
it's a white fish. It's a white
Oh, okay.
ocean fish.
I think
it's
I heard you talk about that.
yeah, it's
It's
a
an ocean
firmer,
fish, really. It's not
yeah.
a jungle fish. It's not one of them jungle fish.
Well, no,
Chris.
but there's
Sure, it's only in the
tilapia.
ocean.
People eat tilapia and carp and other freshwater fish, and I don't get it. The only freshwater fish I would eat is trout. So anyway,
Amandine.
but yeah, it's like similar to flounder. It's a little firmer texture than flounder. I think it has a little more flavor. Flounder's
I
pretty,
love flounder.
yeah, but it's pretty bland. This has
Yeah.
a little more. It probably in between flounder and Bazzini in flavor.
Okay,
And,
bronzino
or branzino. I'm sorry, branzini.
could have been
Branzino.
another fish. Could have been a
No,
sister fish.
no, it's just me mispronouncing shit like usual. Yeah.
I guess that 0.1% or 0.0001 is beef.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll be the first to admit I eat terribly unhealthy. I don't think about anything. I just put food in my face. And it will catch up with me. Because here's my, I know I smoke too much. I wouldn't say I drink too much. I eat too much. I eat very unhealthy. And it's going to catch up to me. And on that day, hopefully if it doesn't kill me, I will wake up and turn my life around. But until that day happens, I'm going to have pizza at 2 a.m.
I'm getting a little ahead of the curve. I don't eat after 8 o'clock at night, and I eat pretty darn healthy.
Yeah,
I got some work to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I eat healthy anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Even though I had a shallot for lunch, only because it was left over. It was like my wife brought home Greek food last night.
That brings me to a point, and this is a global, but it's food related. You know, my wife reads to me the news while I drive her into the work, and she's, the guy that died from E. coli at McDonald's. But folks, the news is bullshit. Everything they're feeding, forget the channel, forget the media, it's all bullshit. And you got to use your critical thinking skills. And here's what set me off. They think that they've traced the E. coli to onions.
Oh yeah, who was it? McDonald's and their they
But-
removed their quarter pounder from their frozen onions.
But it's bullshit. And here's why. Onions are naturally antibacterial. You cannot. E. coli is present on every onions because of the water that they use to irrigate them. They pull them out of the ground, they sit there, and they all have E. coli on them. And by the time they're harvested, it's all gone. And I can pull up 6 studies that prove this right now.
I would like you to get those 6 studies right now. Because I'm like, how could you say that with 100-degree certainty without having some kind of... You couldn't say that with 100-degree certainty
No.
without actually knowing it to be true. And that doesn't count.
What I'm saying
Hearing
is
someone say it's true.
people
So,
need
there's
to
gotta be
use
a
their
chance it could be
critical...
onions.
Oh, there's
Don't
certainly...
eat the onions! Don't eat the onions!
Well, that's the thing. Everybody's pulling the onions off their menu,
I ate
and it's
onions
ridiculous.
tonight. I ate onions last night.
I eat onions every day.
A little E. coli never killed at anyone.
Oh, this is the thing. If food is handled properly, onions, again, are naturally astringent. They kill bacteria. That's why you eat them. They're good for you in that respect. But this was a classic, had to be a case of mishandling of food. And I'm going back. I bet it was the beef. It was not the onions. So all I'm saying, folks, is when you hear stuff on the news, think about it. Does that make sense? Does this pass the sniff test? And for me, that one did not pass the sniff test. Those onions would have had to be nasty rancid for them to actually have E. coli present on them.
Well, that's what I thought.
So it's possible, but
So
not-
did you Did you hear that McDonald's has pulled what it was, the Whopper? Not the Whopper, the
they were
quarter
quarter
pounder.
pounder.
They pulled a quarter pounder off the line because they believe. I guess there was multiple people who got sick from McDonald's. Everyone gets sick at McDonald's.
Yeah, hello.
I mean, my kids still make us eat there.
There's a reason, because they don't cook the beef properly. They get in a rush, and it's frozen, and it's not cooked through, and that's how you get sick.
Would you let your
folks.
16-year-old cook you dinner? Then why would you think they would do a
God,
good job?
no. No, exactly.
But see, my thought with the onions was I don't think about any of the stuff you thought about. I was thinking it like, I heard a chef say one time, if you ever want shrimp, don't buy fresh shrimp. All shrimp was frozen at the time it was caught. It's like, so if you're buying undefrosted shrimp, you don't know when it was defrosted.
That's
frozen.
Exactly right, because they flash freed that stuff. Yeah.
Right on the goddamn boat.
Yep.
So I was thinking that they're getting like sacks of diced, diced onions for McDonald's. It's not like someone's sitting there cutting up onions. So was it really them? Did they have onions out so long? Could it be out that long that it got rancid? And I don't even think that could happen.
It highly unlikely.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
it would look and smell visibly nasty before, again, the natural properties of onions.
That's why I fucking love Wendy.
There you go.
She had fucking special sauce dripping
Yeah,
out.
just dripping.
Has anyone fucking... So once a week, my kids get McDonald's. They friggin' love it. But
of course they do.
Last week, they sent for free a chicken Big Mac. So it's basically like a chicken patty made like a Big Mac.
They're processed chicken, because I trust that.
It was about, I don't know. My kids swear McDonald's have some. They are nugget connoisseurs.
Oh, they put crack in there. They do.
Oh, I hope so. But I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, so I tried it though, and my wife was like, "Was it any good?" It was like, it just proves that like their meat has absolutely no taste, because I could not differentiate. I mean, I tasted everything else. Everything else tasted like the Big Mac, the sauce, but not the meat that was there. You could have put like a shoehorn in there, and and it would probably be the same.
Yeah, it's pretty sad and bad. I'm not a big fan of any of that stuff. I will, in a pinch, I will eat a McDonald's breakfast. I think their breakfast stuff is okay, but not a big fan.
I like fast food. I'm very, if I'm hungry, it's fair. Like I was in the army.
Stage
That's
with
all
your kids.
I care is like, give me something. Just give me something. I do like Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers. Like one of my favorite. And it's my favorite thing about it. Wendy's is the only one who actually puts a piece of stupid lettuce on your burger. I hate shredded lettuce. It grosses me out.
Yeah. Well, and trust me, folks, you want some E. coli, watch the lettuce.
Yeah.
But maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. That's why clear back in ancient times when Japanese invented sushi, which was street food, there's a reason why there's ginger there, because the ginger, again, is an astringent. It kills bacteria. It kept this street food from killing everybody in 100-degree heat in an open air street market, because raw fish, hello. But lettuce can get really nasty really fast, and E. coli on lettuce stays there. So yeah, I don't eat lettuce on things out when I'm out for that reason.
I'm all about the pickles, Urban. I love me lots of pickles on a burger.
Pickles are good.
Yeah, like the pickles.
Well, it's not the like.
All right, has become all about food.
Now it's become food talk. It
Now
didn't
it's
start out
officially
that
food.
way.
Well, we don't start right now. Once you start like salivating about what you're talking about,
Yeah.
or being utterly grossed out.
Yeah.
How's that without me? True. Yeah, remember Wendy's had like the 4 for $4? I was
Yeah.
like, fucking $4 for lunch? I'm there.
I can see that.
You know, because I usually, like, lunch for me is usually like $13, right?
Yeah.
And every time I eat it, I'm like, oh, I'm done. I'm through. I feel sick. I ate too much. I started just getting like, I get like a Jamaican beef patty. It's like $2.50. And I'm like,
There you go.
it's just enough. Hey, Charlie.
Hello, Charlie. Gebald in.
Oh, and David is back.
Very good. Welcome back,
Or if-
David.
I don't know if you left, but he's here now. And Pole Vault is here.
Yes, I saw Pole snuck in.
We are Chip and Don. Us
Chip.
guys.
Dawn.
Yes.
So that's how that works.
Hey, Val.
That's
How are you?
Our alter ego. Oh, there she is. How was your
There's
gig?
Valerie.
Yep. Nice. Well, since Valerie's here, let's play a song, shall we?
Absolutely, because that's what she wants to hear if she's been playing all
Yeah,
night.
playing all night.
One
Oh.
more song of mine.
Yeah, I'm sick of me, but you know what? But no one else is. So, and they might have missed your gig. So, in that case, let's get a little Valerie Bott and one of her newer ones that she's posted, "Lost in Conversation."
This next one is called Lost in Conversation. Second Tuesday, sipping slow and steams a teeny. Photographs of borrowed days, done black and white. Memories and motivations and phonographs too old to play. The melody still scratched inside like fingernails across your skin, like giving over, giving in, like giving in. Second cup, spring, second chapters bound in leather. I read it back in high school, that was long before I know now. If I knew then how your eyes reflect electric light, you tell me of the times before you understood the details and the constellations. Don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. Translates the shape on this paper napkin painted with the coffee stain and ballpoint pen. A timeline of antagonists with open ears, not judging that your wounds are mostly self-inflicted. I'm familiar with giving in. I don't know where we were going. I get lost in conversation. It's easier to just relate the book I read on someone dead since long ago. A distant war, the pages from the back ripped out, so no one knows precisely how the world's supposed to handle how it all got started. I don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation.
All right, there's Valerie right there, a little lost in conversation. So that's good stuff. And we will be playing Valerie off and on all night tonight. So stand by for that. And I got to say, see, Valerie has a unique opportunity right now because usually she has her What the Flock show on Sundays. And I like to hang out there and crack wise like I do and everything. But now the shoe is on the other foot, isn't it, Valerie? So you can sit in my chat and crack wise. And then we'll really have something. Oops, I keep missing. Yep, you do need. Well, you know what? Let me know. I've actually roadied for people, so, and I would be honored to be your roadie, Valerie. And make sure your guitars are tuned and all of that good stuff. So yeah, I agree. Valerie is awesome, and just right up the road there.
Right up the road.
Yeah. Someday we'll actually get together and meet in person. We haven't managed to do it yet, but that'll happen someday.
She says what all her shows are, in advance. You really
I
have
do.
no
I
excuses.
just don't. I don't get out of the house much.
I don't like to go out after dark.
I do love to go out, but
I could take it. I could leave it.
yeah. Indeed. Yes, and E. Urban is the king of the inappropriate. So yeah, we're
Well,
almost anything goes here. Almost.
still
So,
can't be
yeah.
mean. You can be a dick. You can't be mean though.
No, can't be mean to anybody. We don't allow that. But you can say off-color
But
things.
you should know. You should know the people you can say things to and who you can say things to. That is one of the hardest things in life to learn.
Yeah, that's right. Some people you can tease. And again, everybody has their point. It's like, ha, 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 that was too far. Now I hate you.
Because I literally remember having friends that I've never said one nice word to. Like, oh, you're such a fucking asshole. But that was like our whole life was that. And yet, I hadn't seen them in 20 years. And my dad passed away and they were all there.
Yeah, that's cool.
So.
Now, my wife is very blessed like that. She has friends that she made in literally grade school that she's still in touch with. I mean, she was in a small town. But the longevity of some of her friendships is astounding to me.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. Yeah, my wife too. Like a lot of her friends from a long, long, long ago. Mine, Well, I've always thought it's like a guy's job. Like when he meets his wife to leave everything else behind. And,
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's kind of the running joke in that, her circle of friends and everything. I'm still the new guy. And I've known these people for 35 years now, but I'm still the new guy, It's kind of funny how
I almost felt like I made a friend today at my kid's football practice.
Oh, nice.
I was talking to a dad, and at one point I looked at him, I was like, how fucking old are you? And he's like, I'm 56, and I got a kid in third grade. I'm like, I'm 57, kid in fourth grade. And we're like, yeah.
High five.
And I was like,
old dads.
And I was like, young wife, and he's like, divorced. But it was kind of funny.
No, that's good. Man, I've been sending Gary Hubbs things because, he's a hockey dad. I'm an ex-hockey dad. So, and same deal. Hockey dads, you're leaning on the glass and you get talking about the sports, about the hockey. Ooh, how about that goalie, And it's just what dads do on the sidelines. It's a good thing to do. Hey, there's Chris from the UK. Got to see your program the other day. I didn't see it live, but caught the replay. Played Elvis records and sang some songs. It was fantastic. Nice. So if you guys missed that for some reason, did you premiere it on Friday, Chris? I think it was Friday. I may have the day wrong, but go to his channel and check it out. It was really wonderful. Great. And man, what a record collection. I was impressed. That was very cool. Do you
play bass, E. Urban?
Yeah, E. Urban's a bass player.
Cool.
Yeah. Bass player and a sense of humor. I get it.
Yeah, you got a long way to go to get to urban level.
Yeah.
You, you better get to those PP.
Yeah.
Doo-doos.
Well, you know when you're at mixed clubs level and then beyond, when you can read what Rhett typed and go, I know what he was saying. And then then you're scared and go, oh shit, I understood that. What did I have a stroke? I'm having,
Too much.
you don't talk like that, eh? I talk to Gary all the time, and yes, you do, eh? He was skating on the Vancouver rink, and he goes, man, isn't this cool, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, Chris gets around. I always go to Chris. I'm like, Chris, I heard people talking. What's going on?
Round,
He goes,
round,
well,
round,
Dom,
round.
it's like this.
I got around. I'm just that kind of gadfly. I just like to.
Yeah, you're the only person I talk to. No, I've talked to Lori,
Yeah. No, you talk to Lori all the time.
but not a lot. I mean, not like you. You're ridiculous.
Well, I do now a lot more
pathetic.
frequently because, yeah.
Oh, you're working on something. Yeah, well, that's different.
Yeah.
When you're
Well,
working on something together.
yeah, and she's doing, her theme is Greece this week. Now, last week was the prom, and I'm like, I was not feeling social enough to do prom. Greece, I'm not, I don't know about that one either, frankly. It's
You
not-
know, I'm bad with themes because I'm such an obstinate bastard. I'm like, oh, you're trying to mold me, and I automatically revolt
Some themes
against
I'm down with, some are fun. Other ones, not less sure about.
it. Hugh
Yeah,
says
see?
Grease is the word.
See, he's all in on these things.
He goes, yeah,
He has a good time. Bacon grease. Oh, yes.
bacon grease.
Yes, please. Mm.
Now you're just talking sexy. Oh, say more. Duck fat.
Oh, good stuff. If it involves bacon,
There you go.
yeah, Wendy's all in.
She rides a pig in a bikini
That's right.
with a Coors.
Yep. And doesn't spill it
Nope.
because she's a professional, which I'm
100%.
very impressed with that. Indeed. So, we've got our show next Halloween, next Thursday. It's going to be fun. What are you doing? Are you taking your kids out?
Yes.
How are you doing the door? Okay. All right. Well, you'll do it early enough. I'm debating because, again, I get like 6 kids. I'm either going to put a bowl of candy on the porch and go, whatever, or I'm just going to turn off the lights and you know what? No trick or treating.
Oh, don't do that.
Go to hell.
Even, because at worst, you got some candy. You know?
Well, I don't need candy.
Oh, it's good when you need it. You never just God, I need a piece of chocolate.
That
Throw
has
paper
happened
at it.
occasionally.
Yeah, it's never a bad thing. Yeah, we always take the kids out. They don't really have game.
Yeah.
Someone at some point always wants to go home. Usually my eldest. But we were pimping. We're pimp parents and trying to get kids to them to go with. So we got one for each. Yeah, so we'll go out after school, and we also have they have trunk or treat at school that day.
Oh, yeah.
So that's fun. It's cool.
That's why, it's taken the fun out. They have so many other activities that they just don't go out after dark. Hey, we've got a new. I lost him.
Look at that. Is that a new thing that she's wearing, sporting some new threads?
That could be. Here's
Look at William Freeman's here. Told to the channel by Mr. Mac the Human.
well, welcome, Mr. Freeman.
What's going on? I hope you didn't say there's a great music channel because we do not play music tonight. But
No,
we
we
will
are.
see.
We are.
Well, except for Valerie.
Yeah, we are a talk show with a featured artist. Our featured artist this evening
And I
is the
wouldn't
lovely.
actually say we're a show.
Well,
I
we're
wouldn't say
on,
it's a show.
so
Yeah.
it's a show.
We're here. You're here.
We show
make
up
something
every
happen.
Thursday. That's right. Let's make a magic.
At least one of us does.
Yeah, we were talking about dinner tonight, and I was telling my wife, I know what I got. I know what you need, and I know what I'm going to give you. She said, are we talking about dinner or sex? And I went, which one do you want to talk about? She goes, let's start with dinner. I'm hungry. I'm
Yeah,
like,
see,
okay.
you blew your shot.
Yeah,
She was just waiting for you to go.
yeah. Now,
I probably would have around had dinner too.
oh, look at that. Hey, bless you folks. That is wonderful. I so
There we
appreciate
go.
you guys. Yeah, thanks, DJ. Yeah, I appreciate it. I got my subs the old-fashioned way. I begged, I pleaded, and just played. I didn't buy no subs or nothing like that. 'Cause-
Well, you know what it is. I mean, especially you, because you haven't put out much content of late either.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've only been live streaming for like a year and a half now. So my growth has been like really, really slow. The more videos you produce, the more things you put up, the more potential you'll get.
It's
like,
exactly right. And I'm just been slow. I still don't have a video for Stronger. And I released that song a year ago for the album. So it's my own work pace. I've got plenty of songs. They're just not out in video form or where people can access them unless they go to my SoundCloud or my Bandcamp. So
Listen to Paul Vault. What a douche. Most of my subs are crossovers. Oh, from his OnlyFans brains. Okay.
okay.
You're not a douche, you're all.
Well, luckily they're not fans of CrossFit or something like that.
It pretty much operates the same way, by the way.
Yeah, I've often say that I need to put out more.
Only difference is we be naked. Or
If that would work, I would peel. I mean, you've seen me do it on one video. I will totally peel if that is, or I will never do it if that's hurting me. So, whichever.
I do have some shame.
I will fix you up, Mr. Freeman.
Show him that. Show him. Ooh, squeaky chair.
Yeah, it is. This chair's got to get replaced.
You got a G-May.
This is
Ibanez.
It's my Ibanez, my AT55. No, AF55.
I do love the matte finish on it. It's like a satin.
Yeah, it's a satin finish. It's a very cool guitar. It plays like a dream. I was playing it right before you came on.
Chris, hold on.
Yeah, I see that.
You and William just had a special moment.
Ooh. Are we friends now?
Let me lower the lights.
Did we just become friends?
Someone
Yep.
put on a Barry White video. Hey, baby.
Hey, I get it, man. Well, that's the thing. When I saw the thing in the store and I went, and I picked it up and it was love at first strum. Very cool. I like that guitar.
Does Hugh bring back the good ideas? This was here's one of our failed ideas. Guitar porn. We never got anyone. I think 2 people sent.
Yeah,
in
nobody
a fucking
sent anything
video.
in. That's
So
the problem.
F you. Guitar porn is dead because of you people.
That's right.
We wanted people to make a video with your guitar and tell us about it, and we were going to show those clips.
That's right. We had.
Vault sent me one. Pole Vault sent one, I think. Clay sent one. I never even did one, so who the hell am I to say anything? Chris did one.
Yeah, I did one.
Yeah, guitar casting couch. That would be
There
funny.
you go. Yes. So you want
That
to
would
make it
a
in
funny ass
Hollywood?
video. Just have like a guitar. That would
Slip
be
out of
funny.
that case and let's see what. I would totally be that kind of, Weinstein kind of guitar fondler.
Oh my god! If I had any like actual skill, that would be funny. Hello, Keebler Danger, no sugarcoating truth.
Yep. Good to see you. Yeah.
It is a good hashtag, isn't it, Kurt? It looks nice in a hashtag.
It's fantastic. We actually have to get off our ass and do something with that.
Next year, next year. Right now, we got to worry about
Yeah, that's
we're
why.
going to be Thursday is Thanksgiving too, but I don't know about that one.
No, I mean, I am. By the time dinner is served, I'm done because I've been cooking.
I
for
think we're going to
2
be
days.
alone this Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was like, let's go to what's that place? That always floods. New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans?
Like, let's go there for the weekend or something.
Really?
Maybe.
That would be interesting on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, why not?
We
Just anywhere.
Yeah.
We went to where the hell is it called? I don't remember the name, but it's one of those. It's huge. It's like an indoor water park.
Okay.
And like hotel and restaurants. And we went there on New Year's Day and like stayed like 2 or 3 days. Kids had a blast.
Oh, that's cool.
And they have like the bar is set up around like windows, and you could just like watch your kids and get hammered. So
Nice.
that was a fun part. An
I'm trying to. I was drawing a blank. I'm thinking, where would I want to go? Because Thanksgiving is such a traditional thing. My late mother-in-law, that was her holiday, and when she passed, we took it over, and it's a big deal, and we keep it very traditional, and on and on and on. I really wonder what we would do or where we would go for Thanksgiving. I mean, maybe we'd go. Maybe we'd go to
Silver
Uray.
Springs.
Yeah, maybe we'd go to Uray
Brenda,
like we did.
Wendy just texted you. Answer your text, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, this is, come on now. If she has
Come
to
on.
shout, she has to shout.
Thanks for just shutting our show down because you got to tell Brenda you just texted her. Just like those people who send you an email and then they text you, did you get my email? I wait for the voicemail.
Just to screw with them, huh? Well, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we all are.
That's not being a nerd. That's just being a man.
Oh, man. Villa Music in Bozeman, Montana. They better hope I win the lottery because their profits will be through the roof for the rest of their time in business. So I would go crazy up there.
Nerd, I was having dinner tonight and I turned to my kid and I was like, let me ask you a question. What are your thoughts on Dungeons and Dragons? And he was like, I think I like it, but I don't know. He was like, I know it's really long because I saw this stupid thing on these targeted promotions on fucking Facebook about like they have it's not Dungeons and Dragons, but it's another game maker. I forget, starts with a P. But now they have it. It's like interactive. So the Dungeon Master is like an app that can guide you through the whole game. And it was like, and so I was like, if I got it, would you play it with me? And it was like, yeah. So it's going to be our Christmas present.
Well, see, they target because no kids actually are on Facebook. So they're targeting old fucks like us that, they could actually sell something to.
Yeah, exactly. Nerds with money.
Yeah, no,
I've
Facebook.
got that. I found some other thing. I don't know if what's his name, Dogpie has seen this. It's called Fan Base or Fan something, and then they have one. It's I guess like a monthly subscription thing. That's where they get you. But every month they send you pieces to build your own Starship Enterprise. So I had to join that. I like those. I'm like those stupid shits.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. Well, let's take a moment and let's play another Valerie song. I got one queued up, one of my favorites from her. And I love this song the first time I heard it.
Hello, Halsonic.
Hey, good to see ya. And this continues to be one of my favorites. This is her song, Bury My Bones.
I wrote this next song right after the passing of a person very dear to my heart, and I call it Bury My Bones. Ooh, I woke up sore this morning, one foot out the door. I woke up sore this morning, one foot out the door. I prayed last night to Jesus, heaven's what I'm praying for. Long as I've been living, I've had little promised me. Long as I've been living, I've had little promised me. The promise I've been keeping, I hope for eternity. Deep in the river, will you bury my bones? Under the water and under the stones. Deep in the river, will you bury my bones? Will you carry me home when I die? And when my days are over, when my days are gone, and when my days are over, when my days are gone, I hope that you remember, I hope my soul will carry on. Deep in the river, will you bury my bones? Under the water and under the stones. Deep in the river, will you bury my bones? Will you carry me home when I die? Oh, life can be a struggle, it always does you in. Can't tell that you win until the game is at the end. You can count it by the minutes, but you never know the score. You can count it by the blessings until you can count no more. Deep in the river, will you bury my bones? Under the water and under the stones. Deep in the river, will you bury my bones? Will you carry me home when I die? Will you carry me home when I die? Will you carry me home? Oh, oh, oh.
And to Hugh's point, that's why I picked the videos from this series, because the audio quality is frigging
Yeah,
outstanding.
that place she gets to record at is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's out of sight, isn't it? Sounds
Resources,
so
their
good
media
there.
Center. I
Yeah,
think it's a great thing to have locally.
yeah, absolutely. And Well, she's up in the Boulder area, and it's a very artsy community up there, and they have cool resources for people, and it just they sound so good.
All of her songs are amazing. My favorite though is that one that's kind of like this really long story, and it's kind of like a rap. It's kind of it's, I mean, it's a great song. The two things that I love about it is, wow, she's got all these words memorized. It's a lot of friggin' words. But the other thing why I love it so much is I envision that she didn't just write it. Like, she come up with one part and then she had another part. And I imagine it evolved over a long period of time.
Probably
and
so.
that's kind of like what I like about it. She'll probably go, no, I wrote it in 20 minutes.
Maybe so. But, she does occasionally with Mr. Smith have songwriting shows where they talk about the process and everything. It's fantastic. So, and Valerie is, has been pointed out in the chat, every Friday she has Friday Song Club, which is great if you're available. I try and catch
2 o'clock my time?
Yeah, something like that.
2 or 4 or something.
Yeah, and I try and catch it whenever I can because it's a great way to start your weekend. And then she has the What the Flock show, which is kind of like this. It's solo, but she just kind of interacts with the chat, and it's a very pleasant Sunday.
Oh, she's the preeminent chat
Yeah, she's
keeper-upper. I forget how you say it, but she's very good at that.
yeah, indeed.
I often forget.
We could learn a thing or two.
We probably could, yeah. Probably. We could also, if there was a way I could make chat twice as big as it currently is, because I really have to strain to see it, I almost appreciate Southern and Wendy, and for some reason, Brenda is not speaking in all caps this evening, so she must be very sad and depressed.
Yeah, exactly. Someone do a wellness check on Wendy, please.
No, not Wendy.
See, Urban knows you can do this.
Hold down Control.
Yeah, it makes everything, it enlarges everything on the screen.
Everything?
Yeah.
I don't want everything enlarged.
Well, see, that's the problem, because then we don't have access to some of the controls.
Okay, I held down Control, and all it's doing is scrolling, so no.
Okay, well, you're on a Mac, though. I'm sure Urban is a PC guy.
Oh.
So there's a similar thing. I hit it every once in a while on my Mac, and then I have to spend 15 minutes remembering how to undo it.
Well, I like the pop-out chat when you're on YouTube.
Yes, that is handy.
Like, because often I can't really, often I'm doing other things, but I'll have the chat running and not, I can't really listen, so I can, say something every once in a while. But through StreamYard, you can't do that.
Yep. Exactly. There you go. The plus symbol will also do it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Hugh's getting a buzz.
Huh. Well, then that's going to make it a perfect song for me if you're loving and playing it perfectly. That Yay, at winning.
Chris had given it to me, and he knows I have good intentions, but it's very hard for me.
I'm just trying to push Dom a little bit.
At one point, I was like, Chris, listen, please feel free to pass it on to you.
Yeah, well, and it was one of those things where it wasn't that I was trying to pass it on, because I'd played some parts on it too, but I heard Hugh whip out his dobro, which I love the sound of anyway.
Oh, God,
and he worked
awesome.
with Jerry Gomes on a song, and it was like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. That would be good on Kentucky Girls. I wonder if Hugh is willing to do it. And I just said, here, I got this song, you tell me. And he's into it, so yay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yes, well,
There we
a lot
go.
of you
There's
out there.
my girls. There's my girls. The Caps twins.
Yeah.
Freedom Redbird. in Southern Home.
Yeah. Hey, our eyesight is not what it used to be.
Are you online shopping, Wendy? Are you doing some online shopping?
All right. Yeah, October, and then as soon as, basically at noon on Halloween, the stores will clear out all the Halloween crap, put it on 50%, 80% discount, and start setting up Christmas. Well, that's the thing. I went to Spirit Halloween today. I've never been in that store before in my life.
No, we go every year.
But it happened to be close to my house. It popped up this year. I went in there. That place was pretty cool. I gotta say, oh my God, they've got costumes of every kind. So I'm lined up for next week. I have my costume.
One of the very, very cool traditions we do in our house now is, since the kid's been little, we, like right at the beginning of October, we go out to lunch, we do some shopping, and then we end at Spirit Halloween and let them pick out their costumes. And you're talking, this could be like 2 or 3 hours because they have to look and touch everything. And meanwhile,
I totally get it.
Yeah, I can't wait to go home and drink. But it's every year we're all together when we pick out their costumes. And like my kid got this cool cane with a skull and a hat, and then I was like, "Oh man, you need like a top hat," and I found a top hat that, so it's a lot of fun. But I also bought this year because they see this stuff every year and they love it, and it's like a big scarecrow, and he sits in a chair and he's holding like a candy ball. So that's where you put the candy, and when it has a pressure pad, and when you pull the candy out, he screams and goes like that.
Oh, really?
And I've come home from work 3 times and like hit the mailbox and it went off, and I was like, "Holy shit!" It's like, because it's like almost life size. It's like 4 or 5 feet tall. It's really
it was
cool,
crazy the decorations
it's really cool,
that they had. Yeah. In answer to your question, see, Hugh, that one's on me. Because I've got some of the lyrics written for Project 28, but I need to finish them and send them to Dom and get his stamp of approval, and then we can move on with that project. So,
man, I don't even know what that sounds like anymore. It's like I'm on like Project 70 something.
Yeah, you're well past it. Last I heard, William, he's going to survive and he's going to be okay. Last I heard.
Oh, Jakey Lee?
Yeah, he was out walking his dogs.
And he got shot,
Yeah, got in the middle of a gangbanger gunfight.
It sucks. Maybe if Ozzy would have paid him, he could have lived in a better area. So,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's on Sheridan. Why Jake was in a bad hood. Yeah, that's what I know about that. Oh. Okay. When we said send us pictures to our email address, don't send us that picture. We do not want to see your camel toe. I promise. We should grab that email address and post it up again.
Yeah.
Let me
so all the new people, William and others, how iconic. Right, I think we met you guys like on my live stream the other week. So yeah, next week we're having a Halloween party on October 31st, and we hope you'll be here. Gonna be lots a good time. People on the show. Lots of people are going to be coming up to do silly things.
Yes, I am scrolling like a mofo, but it's.
Scrolling.
Rawhide. Oy.
There it is. Thank you. Good God, DJ is fucking good.
DJ is on it. With you,
DJ, did you just... I'm about to do the thing I just bitched about. Ready?
Yeah.
Did you get my email, DJ? I'm such a douche. I fucking hate when people do that.
Bit of a hypocrite, but okay.
I know. Oh, I freely admit it. That makes it okay.
Yeah.
If you can admit you're an asshole, you're allowed to be an asshole.
I gotta say,
The
we got
people
the
who don't
be-
admit that shit.
That's right.
I got to tell you that. So
We got the best mods. So let me interrupt. We've got the best mods between DJ and Camellia and Kurt. You guys rock, and we appreciate you guys so much.
yeah, DJ was on the song list the other night, man, and he was like, this person requested that, and then reminding me you didn't play this yet.
Oh, these guys are great.
So I was like, if you're around, would you just like come to my show?
My only function on that show is to be the Walmart greeter, say hi and welcome, and then time anybody out who's a douche. But I've never had to do that.
Thank you, Wendy. Spam that shit.
Oh, we're having fun. Oh my goodness.
You people are silly.
Yep. And we appreciate you. You're the best. There you go. So you got told. Yes, I got your email, and you'll hear from me when it's time.
I wasn't
buddy,
paying
and
attention.
Not before.
I'm in show mode, man.
How's that, my Karen? That's when I go as Karen. I want to see the manager.
Did I ever tell you our neighbors in Pennsylvania? The first time we met them, they pulled up, and the mother and daughter got out of the car and were arguing. And the daughter was like, "Ma, stop being a Karen," and stormed off. Her daughter's like 14. And she turned to us and said, "Hi, my name actually is Karen."
Oh, that's gold.
And like that night, we like drank 2 bottles of wine together.
That's too funny.
They're actually very funny people.
No, that's delightful. Yeah, so then let's talk about that. Your moderator performance here of late, there's room for improvement.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, between Camellia and DJ, you got to up your game. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
We
would
appreciate
say,
you, but
Wendy's here for a different kind of reason.
that's right.
You know,
here.
when you need a good lowbrow comment.
And yeah,
no
Wendy's
one
our
better
gal.
No one better than Wendy.
That's
No one-
right.
So you just do what you do.
Yeah, you keep being you. Yeah, that's all right.
I could never be a good moderator because by nature I don't find anything interesting, so I'd never highlight anything. Like, yeah, everybody probably knows they're playing. They go there every week. That's why I have very slow moving subs. Shopping. Ooh, look at that. I got my last packages today. It's gonna be, I'm just revamping something. I hear Chris's went all out this year.
I went. You'll see a totally different look.
Wow.
Who's this Chip guy?
What's up, Kurt? You saying my name, man?
Dom.
Excuse me.
Wow, I'm on 3 channels right now. I do
Oh,
not
well,
expect
thanks.
this.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's we've got her undivided attention.
Yeah, exactly.
I know people
plummets.
do that, and God bless them. I don't have the brain capacity for. If I'm someplace, if I'm like kind of looking at 2 channels at the same time, that's almost too much for me.
I can't even text 2 people at the same time. Always send out the wrong text.
Yeah, I can attest. I've been on the receiving end of a number of messages from Dom that I went,
that I was like,
what the fuck is
having
this?
another conversation with my wife for at the same time.
Yeah. Got some, got one. Now that one was meant for my kid. I was going to say okay because I wasn't ready to go to bed, and I'm like, you're not the boss of me.
For much. Oh, bless your heart, Wendy. Oh, wait, I missed what he said about his dog.
Oh, read faster.
Chase them on a bike. Oh, I just saw that. That is a used joke.
Yeah.
I just read it somewhere. I'm not giving you that one.
No, I'm not. Again, you know what? Because we have moderators who are not drinking and smoking and shopping, and they got it handled. So
You have a host that's drinking, smoking, and shopping.
and not dropping links. So
Yeah,
so
well, that's
there you
true.
go. I never feel left out. I'm glad. I appreciate you. But I'll get to it after the show, DJ.
You really, I'm going to say one in lump. I appreciate everybody, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel weird saying that.
I know Dom has
I
has
feel
his little
weird saying
weirdnesses.
that. Like, yeah, it's
Hey.
obvious. It's to me because I'm like, it's obvious we appreciate because we're here all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt sometimes to state the obvious.
But then I start thinking, that's what it gets right on my head. Is this something now I'm supposed to say? And once I
Okay,
think I'm
okay.
supposed to say it,
Then
then
you can't do
I
it,
start
no.
I start.
I
freaking
forbid
out.
you to say it.
Thank you.
Hey, Pontoon Jody at Catfishing. I do not believe that we have seen you before, so thank you very much for being here and welcome. It's great to have you, and I hope you enjoy
Pontoon
yourself.
Jody Catfishing, I appreciate you for coming here.
I told you not to say that.
How was that?
Okay, that's good. All right. Hey, pole vault. There you go. Hey, this will be good. I'm going to highlight this comment. I'm a huge Greg Hutto fan. Huge. And this will be amazing. So that's
Awesome.
10. So that's in 30 minutes, my time. We might.
Hey, Michael Songs.
Man, can I grab that link?
You know what we could do? We could, if you can grab the link,
Yeah, go on a
post
road
it
trip.
in here, and everyone go check out his video, and then come back. Just please come back.
We'll do
Just
a road
please
trip.
Just come back.
Yeah, I'm great with that.
We're trusting you.
Yeah, let's make sure we post it like 5 minutes before time again, DJ, and we'll send people over.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forget who it was one time, but someone was having a premiere, and someone else like played their premiere on their own channel.
Yeah.
And that's like
No.
really a wrong thing to do.
No, we're not doing that. We'll go over and we'll check it out.
So Wendy, what sexy are you gonna be? Sexy nurse, sexy veterinarian,
That's the one thing I will say
sexy
about
pig rider. She's gonna come like natural. She's gonna go. "Ew."
that's the thing I noticed at
Sexy pizza. All pizza is sexy.
Spirit Halloween is they had sexy everything costumes.
Yeah. Oh,
you know.
that's all there is for one.
Yeah, sexy pizza
God
slice.
forbid, ladies, if you don't want to be sexy.
Yeah, they don't have a Jonas Salk costume for women. I don't get it. So Jody's a Tennessee sister. All right. Well, howdy and welcome. All right. See, now you're on it. You're back on your game. Thank you, dear.
Oh, you guilted her. Good job, Chris. He just got a point.
Yeah. Yeah, get a point. All right. Appreciate it, DJ. Yeah, well, let's post it up like 5 minutes too. We'll send
Sure.
everybody over. We'll give Greg a big, because I'm a huge fan. He's a great guy, super nice guy, and a really
make
good
sure.
musician.
Another show. Close down the doors.
Yeah,
Just please come back.
Nope. It was tonight, and I was there, Kurt.
Oh yeah. That was at
The premiere
that
was tonight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was killer. Killer good. Yep. So, yeah, nobody puts Wendy in the corner.
No. You're your own thing.
All right. Appreciate you, DJ. That's fantastic. Yeah, we'll send everybody over. Why not? We'll support Greg and be good. Hey, it's Shimmer Soul. How are you?
Hey, Shimmer Soul. I need
Good to
my
see
notebook.
you. She was on fire Saturday.
I
on
almost
Gmail.
went on her. Shimmer was on a little early last night.
Oh, really?
Right before I was about to go to bed, and I debated. I wanted to, but I felt like it's one thing to start a broadcast sober and then get drunk, but to go on one knowing you're already inebriated.
Yeah, that's yeah, not the best. Hey,
Not.
Hey, can I play some music?
Exactly.
Can I play them?
A bunch of new
Some
people. 'Cause
songs?
That
Yeah.
always goes well.
Yeah.
So I did not go to Shimmer Stream.
See,
because I
that's
was like,
it.
I would just make a fool of myself.
No point in that. Well, there you go.
There you go. Awesome.
Goals, right? Mm-hmm. I used to have the best gag ever. And Valerie is familiar with Boulder because she lives up there. Pearl Street, which is like a mall in downtown Boulder. And they used to have a Halloween party like nobody's business. Of course, I was much younger before I was married. And I had the best costume ever because, I was really in weightlifting shape back then. And I still had the hair and everything, but I had a beard. And so I would get a swimming cap and I put the hammer and sickle on it. And I got a T-shirt made up that said Soviet Women's Swimming Team. And I was Anabolika Steroidovich. And I would just go around and, just be this giant female. And because that was when the Olympics, when the Russians were all doping up. And back in the 80s, that was hilarious.
I'm sure in the 80s it was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Now that I
These
think about
years,
it. Fuck, I'm old. Well, no, I've just depressed myself. Wah, wah, wah.
Aw.
Yeah, that would have been 85, 86. Yeah, shoot. Well, anyway. Yeah, and the show grinds to a halt.
Yeah, that was a lame-ass story, my friend. But I appreciate you.
I should get an A for effort.
You do.
Pictures exist.
Wait, did you just say I should get an A for effort? Really should get an E.
Okay, well, I didn't say I was good at spelling. But, what I was saying about Shimmer.
Violation. Urban. There is no math on our show.
We don't do math on this show.
No math on the show. There'll be no reference to numbers at all.
Nope. Ixnay on the number A.
Staying on the numbers.
Yep.
What's up, Gary Hub?
Hey, Hubs. Hubs. Gary will be going tomorrow night, as he always does. Mm-hmm. And I watched his video of him skating with his kids, which was nice because I was telling him. Well, last year I went to the rink, and they were desperate for hockey referees. And I refereed hockey for years. But I've not been skating the last couple years. But they were desperate, and they were offering ridiculous amounts of money. So laced up the skates and went out and skated for a while, and I went, you know what? I cannot move well enough to referee hockey, even at a youth level at this point. I'm just too old for that crap. And even if I got in a little better skating shape, I don't want to fall because I'm older and I'm brittle. So I said, not going to do it.
Kids are rubber, man.
Yeah, exactly.
My
I used
son
to be.
falls down the stairs at least like once a week. And he's, oh! I'm like, you're in your socks again. So come on, Dad, leave me alone.
Yeah, no, kids are.
But he just gets out and goes. God, I missed that. I'm like, yeah, give me that for like 15 minutes a day.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice? That's what. Although
You can be proud of it, Brenda, and yet make fun of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got no problem with the age I am, but it does irritate me that I'm every year encountering more stuff that I used to be able to do well that I can't do as well or can't do at all.
No, yeah, shit just changes. Like we were driving home from Pennsylvania one night, and we decided to leave late. And I was like, I really don't enjoy driving at night anymore. I'm like, this is new. I was like, I got home and I was like, I had to relax. It was like, too much concentration.
Yeah, kids are brutal that way. Like, oh man. Like, I taught you guys how to do this. You know that, right? But, yeah.
Oh, just like Gary, I have, young kids. And when I had surgery over the winter, so I still get like they'll be like, "Dad, don't pull your back out again." They still like give it to me.
Yeah. Well, that's
So,
yeah. I played sports with my kids until they were past even in college, and I'd just knock them down. They got too. But again, that was a few years ago. My kids are in their mid-30s now, so that was a few minutes ago as well.
Probably still knock them down just for that bond. If you establish a good enough bond early on,
I can take my oldest still.
They'll always think they can kick your ass.
Yeah, my youngest has gotten seriously back into the gym, and I'm not sure I can take him anymore.
Yeah, but you got the mental on him.
Yeah, I do have that, and he's nice.
He's a puss.
I'm not nice. Yeah, that's not good. Breaking your wrist is not good.
Ooh.
That was a good joke, Charlie. I left it up there so everybody could grasp the brilliance of it. Yeah, none of us are.
Yeah, that's nice of your children, Paul. At least they make sure you're not actually dead first.
Yeah, no, that is very respectful. Is he okay? Yeah.
I had an idea. So, you know how everyone has cell phones now, right? A lot of homes don't even have a regular phone. We don't have a phone anymore. And all these phones lock and you have to look at them, but they all have that, feature. If you just hold down the button, the 911 comes up.
Right.
But you can't actually call 911. They should have a fake 911 number so you can actually have your kids practice, like picking up someone's phone and dialing it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's
No, that would be a good
Thoughts
safety
by
training
Dom.
thing.
Thoughts by Dom.
There you go.
Like we bought, like I had a, we live in a split level house, so it's it's like a ranch. It's like a high ranch, but like that. So you have 2 floors here and 2 floors there. So we're all on the top floor. That's where you sleep, and you start thinking about things after having kids. And I was like, man, if there was a fire downstairs, we're fucking dead. So I bought those fire ladders.
Yes.
You throw out your window.
Yep.
And you should see my wife when I was like, they got to learn how to use this shit, man. And, I got them, you got to get out of the house. And they both know how to throw their ladder at.
Yeah, no, it's good. We had that, when we had them for when, Sean's bedroom was upstairs. And so, yeah, he had one in there. Chris was in the basement, what is now my office.
It's really only a story and a half, so it's not like you're really...
Yeah, a kid could jump out of that, but, you and I would die. Horrible death.
Just like,
we would,
like shattered glass.
we would run our femur right through our spleen, and yeah, it would be bad.
Crazy shit, man.
Yeah. Well, I got another Valerie up and ready to rock. Our featured Islanders.
What time is Hutto?
We're good. He's 43, so we've got about 15 minutes.
I got it. Keeping it real. Keep it real, Wendy. Just throw it to the side.
This one may not be Valerie's favorite. I think she has mixed feelings about this one. But I told her point blank, I said, you need to send this to the Tourist Bureau up there because this song absolutely rocks. She's got some great Colorado songs, but this one, she has family and friends and is up in Wyoming. And this is her song called Wyoming.
Leave Utah in my rearview mirror, need a different kind of atmosphere. Heading east to more forgiving skies. All alone on this old highway, could pick any town in the USA. Found paradise between the river and the old mine. You won't find me roaming from my new home in Wyoming. I found a piece of heaven on my own. Oh, the wind is always blowing and the magpie's always crowing, but there's no better place to rest my weary bones. My best was never good enough. Found this shining diamond in the rough. Honest, it could make a grown man cry. If I could do it all again, I'd wind up here at this same end and never let this moment pass me by. You won't find me roaming from my new home in Wyoming. I found a piece of heaven on my own. Oh, the wind is always blowing and the magpie's always crowing, but there's no better place to rest my weary bones. I'm the only one for miles around, but I never feel alone. Might not look like much to you, but there's no place like home. You won't find me roaming from my new home in Wyoming. I found a piece of heaven on my own. Oh, the wind is always blowing and the magpie's always crowing, but there's no better place to rest my weary bones, my weary bones.
I friggin' love that song. I just, as someone who spends a lot of time in Wyoming and Montana, that song is amazing. Just fantastical. And it was pointed out the finger picking is amazing. Just a great, great song by Valerie there. And again, if the Wyoming Tourism Bureau doesn't pick up that song and run that as their state song, I don't know what they're smoking. What a great promo for the, so fantastic. And we are getting pretty close. So about 7 minutes, we'll sneak over to Greg Hutto's premiere and check that out. But in the interim, Valerie has been nominated for a Jammy, a prestigious award given for Camp G-May participants. And so get over to Camp G-May and do your voting if you haven't already. They're talking about Wayne Gretzky's metal album, which, I used to have a copy of that. I'm not sure where it is now. And now see, and right, and the train rolling by, is that playing in the background? And the trains roll by in Wyoming, I'm here to tell you. Yeah, great, great song. There you go. Hugh and Valerie actually visited Hugh in Scotland and hung out, and they had a great time. And now, because they've got to be such good friends, we see on Valerie's show every Sunday that her and Hugh go all over the world and do the most amazing things. So, we don't know where they're going to be next week or this week, but we're fit to find out. So there you go, at Jammies 2024. Yeah. There you go, 99 skills, but metal ain't one. Sorry, Wayne Gretzky, you're Plus, I got a little bone to pick. Gretzky does not love my Avalanche as much as he should. Just saying.
Hello.
Oh, there's the link. Yeah, you're back. See, Friday Song Club. So that'll be tomorrow, guys. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. I know I do. Fridays, I love to be on that show, but I often get a lot of phone calls on Friday, and it ends up being an exercise in frustration. I have to mute it, and I can see that she's playing, but I can't hear it.
I think there comes a certain amount of understanding from other live streamers. You spend so much time on your own live streams or preparing for them or doing things that, you only have so many hours, and you still have a life needs tending to that.
Absolutely.
Just, as much as we like to, we can support each other in different ways just by always remembering.
You do what you can, and I try. The time change has been good, but not good enough that I've not caught much of Jade's show. And totally,
everything's like crazy over there now.
Yeah, it's when we change this next week. That's going to be a 2-hour shift, and then I can be back to catching the whole show again. There you go. There was a link for tomorrow. I'd paste it, but check it out.
Pole vault's got a show tomorrow, I believe. Right? What do you like?
Yeah,
10 o'clock?
Pole Vault has the Friday warm up, which is a great show. It's just fun. He does some music, plays other people's music. It's a great way to kick off the Friday. Then you got Metalhead Hippie going on, and then you got Lori's show, and then you got Gary Hubbs wrapping it up. So Friday is jam packed with quality entertainment.
Quality. I think Freedom sometimes streams on Friday nights.
Yeah, and of course, Independent Mini is back to, and I've
Mindy
been forgetting to
streams on
mention
Friday
because she just restarted again. But yeah, she's also streams on Friday.
Every night of the week, there's always many good options.
Absolutely. And send us a picture, send us a joke, send us fun stuff.
Chip and Don.
So that's our brand new, break in our new email address.
Yes. NYE24. What's that mean? What's that mean?
New Year's Eve.
Oh.
Yeah. Look, I've actually translated that. Look at me on the fly.
Thank you very much. That's a
Woo.
good job.
All right.
10:30 Central. So some other time zone, not mine. Is that Chris? When is that before me? Are you in Central?
Yeah. No, I'm in Mountain Time, but Pole Vault's in Central.
Oh, that makes it better.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, no, Rich does a Saturday warm-up now. Rich New Designs is doing a Saturday warm-up.
Yeah, I caught that this last week, and he ran through a lot of tunes.
Pendar on High on early
Yep,
on Saturday.
Saturday. There's lots of stuff going on. So, okay, here's the Pole Vault weekend warm-up. There's the link there. And Brenda's got her show going back now that she's back in town.
So if it's 10:30, what time is it right now, Brenda? So I don't have to Google.
That's going to be 9:30 your time. Or no, 11:30 your time. 11:30 your time.
On Friday, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Get everybody. Bum, 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 bum. And there's the Lori one. So that's 12 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, she's got, man, for an East Coaster.
Yeah, she's does it late.
Yeah.
But again, that's just so she can stay up to mod for Gary.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. See? All right.
That's right. DJ does a very good job.
Yeah, he is fantastic. He and Frank are working hard to lift up the community and promote things. So if you want to know what's going on, get to DJ Big Red's channel and you will figure it out.
I'm sure there are plenty of options for 10:30 Central PM on Friday. That's what we need in our background. It's just one of those things that shows where all the time zones are.
Yeah.
It would be helpful to me.
I could do an overlay, put that up there. That would be helpful. All right, silence, and we've got a couple minutes before Hutto's. I know DG's going to post the link up here in a minute, and we'll go see what Greg has in store for his. And
I have to go open up a channel so I can actually grab the damn link.
Yes. Oh. Wow.
What happened?
Well, my hockey team just smoked the Utah Hockey Club, so that was good. But it's on my phone, Greg Hutto's, because I had already set it up to play. So
There we go.
premieres in 4 minutes.
Premieres in 4 minutes. Here we go. I got the link. Thank you, DJ.
Okay. So the plan is we're going to go over and we're going to cheer on Greg, and then we'll all boogie back here. So I think I've got some nice background music we can play.
Maybe Chad could send you the road trip song.
Yeah. Well, it's true, we've never done a field trip before. So
That is the best thing that he and Clay and Chad did, was the field trip. Was such an awesome idea.
yeah, that was kind of fun. Yeah, back when I was a bus driver.
Yeah, we both drove the bus for a little while.
That's right. No, I got fired. That's being the bus driver.
Yeah, we all got fired, man.
So there's our
3
night
minutes.
driving, our background music while.
I'm gonna eat pretzels.
All right.
Well, not right the second, but
No, but that's going to be our background music while we're over it.
it's very chill, man. I was like,
Yeah, kind of good, right? Kind of nice on hold music while we. Premieres in 2 minutes. There, got it on the phone, and I'll hit mute. It's time. And we'll just be here, and there'll be no no sound other than the music, and hopefully we're all over at Greg's. Yeah, let's do it. Get in the Grand Caravan, bros. Let's go.
everybody, hop on one of Wendy's pigs.
Yeah, let's go. Good that he was feeling a little bit better, and he's had a little trouble, but they know what's wrong with him.
What's
So-
up, Mishmash?
There she is,
It's Lori's Mishmash, everybody.
Queen of the Wigs.
Queen of the Wigs.
Gonna be Sandy tomorrow
It's like
on
the only reason I stream is so I can drink alcohol, and the only reason Lori does music is for the outfits.
Need to clone yourself like in Duplicity. Yeah. So, don't know about that show tomorrow. I don't know if I'm a Grease guy. They wanted me to be the principal at Grease, which,
Okay.
but it's Mrs.
I
McGee.
could probably do a good Danny Zuko.
Yeah, you should show up. You would be great. Yeah, I'm not sure what part I'll play for tomorrow. We will have to see. All right. Oops. 1 minute, guys.
1 minute.
So I'm going to hit mute. So.
Thank you, all you guys who popped over. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's very cool of everybody. So yeah, we're over on Greg Hutto's channel for his premiere. He's remixed his Up Spook Hill album that he did with his buddies back in the day. There you go. Five Guys in Leather. Where is my leather jacket? 'Cause I got a kick-ass biker jacket because I used to ride all the time.
I don't have those anymore.
Yeah. Where is it? Maybe
I
it's in
have
that one
the
closet.
leather jacket a dad wears when he's still desperately trying to think he's cool. That's the kind of leather jacket I have.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, exactly. We are, and you'll have to scroll up a little bit for the link, but we are over on Greg Hutto's
channel. Here we go.
Up Spook Hill. Yep, it just started.
I hope he comes.
I bet he does too.
I just want to say that. I'm going to mute and eat pretzels and watch.
Yep, I'm going to do the same. So enjoy the background music while we are on Greg Hutto's premiere. And we're back from Greg Hutto's.
Oh my God, the funniest thing. So, totally, we muted. I left my camera on.
Yeah.
And Pam comes in and she's like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
There's no sound. There's no.
Yeah,
she's
just
like,
that
all I see
background
is,
music.
She's like, all I see you is eating.
She's like,
eating
I've
and
just drank
drinking beer.
one beer. I'm not. What's going on here? Oh my goodness.
That was the funniest thing in the world.
Well, and
I
it
was-
gets
I was
better because
laughing
poor
silly.
Greg played two videos over the top of one another starting off. So
That's what
I'm
I
like,
thought. I thought I had something else running.
I'm like, what's going on here? Well, yeah, poor Greg. So, I mean, he figured it out. It was cool. And so that was a cool video. And so I'm glad we ducked over for that. But,
Would have been
you know,
nice if he was there. I'll say that. It'd be nice if you have a premiere. You there?
he was there. And he came on and said, yeah, I was running two tabs at the same time. I'm sorry. That's why it sounded
he was
goofy.
there?
Yeah, he was there.
See him.
He apologized. He didn't need. I just said, "Hey, man, things happen. Dom and I know because things have happened on this show like nobody's business." But yeah, for you new folks, in case you missed it, we are in 1080p now.
1080p and
High res. You can see every stray nose hair. It's amazing. You can see.
And
you can read my shirt.
So let me. To Scars and to Brenda and Shimmer, Peter North. If you look at the top of there's a pin there. Hop on, click that link, and everybody jump over to Chris's chat. We are all hanging out in Chris's chat tonight. I have to pay him money every time
Yes.
people come in my chat and not his, so...
Yeah.
Please don't put me in the poorhouse.
That's right. Things happen. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Lord Spike, how are you, buddy?
LSP, what's going on, Shal?
Yeah.
Oh, were you? All right. Excuse me, Freedom Redbird. For a Freedom Redbird, you're pretty high strung.
You didn't miss much. Porn music and pencil. That
was like porn light.
I don't. I
That was like
resent that.
that was porn music where you just
It's
see a
called
boob.
night driving.
You
so-
see a boob or top of a cheek, but that's about it.
Yeah, that was what soft.
The insinuation porn music.
Yeah, there you go.
There was no wah wah pedal. It
Yeah,
cannot be porn music.
It's not real
without
porn unless
the
there's a
wah-wah
pizza
pedal.
delivery guy with a cheesy mustache or bound chicka wow wow. Yep. Hey, there he is. Hi, Sal, Unshackled Spirit. Good to see you.
I
Thanks for
call
showing
him
up.
I call him the other Peter North. I don't call him the Peter North.
The other Peter North.
Big
So,
porn
and-
guy in the '80s, Chris. Just
There you
so
go.
know. I read
Okay.
a documentary.
I
Pam.
would have. Thank you for. I would have had no idea, and I know who Ron Jeremy is, but that's about the only person I can.
Everyone
name.
knows. Yeah, that's
Well, right.
yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Pammy, how are you? Scars and Shadows. Hey, have you guys checked out her new album on Bandcamp?
It's awesome.
Rose, it's amazing. It's really good. Yeah, a whole album of Scars and Shadows goodness. Or atmospheric, just putting it out there.
Cheese Doritos, like aren't
And-
they? Cheese,
and peanut butter.
nacho cheese.
Oh, my goodness.
Doritos and peanut butter. You know, I heard a very interesting story today that Taco Bell is bringing back like their classic meals from different eras. I was like, wow. that's
What would that
fascinating.
be? I mean,
It's like the same 7 ingredients.
yeah, exactly.
On a different surface. But I thought they like the '90s was the Gordita Supreme, and that thing was pretty damn tasty, man.
God, Burrito Supreme is the only thing I ever ate there in the
Yeah, pretty much,
soft tacos.
pretty much what I always got to. You know, Taco Bell, man, I probably couldn't have made it out of my 20s without Taco Bell.
Well, that was
because,
the only place that was open.
man,
you
you
know?
could eat breakfast, lunch, and well, you couldn't eat breakfast. You could eat lunch and dinner for
Yeah.
like $6 and
Yep.
be able to buy a 12-pack. So they were all right by me.
Yeah. All right. Well, the good news is
Good night,
Lori
Mishmash.
is rescheduled and she's going to get her back fixed. So we're very happy about that.
Oh, you having back issues?
Yeah. She was scheduled for surgery this last Wednesday.
Oh,
but
shit,
there
I
was
don't know that. Don't
there was-
take Gemapatin, whatever it's called, a nerve blocker. It's the worst drug in the world.
There you go. Take it from Dom, who had that done. But yeah, they had to cancel because they didn't have any IV fluid because of all the flooding in North Carolina. But
Oh,
apparently-
shit.
Yeah, it's rescheduled, and she's now 2 weeks out. So hang in there, Lori, and it will be good, and you will be dancing before you know it.
Enjoy, yes.
Yeah, having some. That's right. You'll see us at some point. I'm going to show up tomorrow at some point. I've got to find.
Maybe not
find
a
my
greaser.
leather jacket. No, if I can find my leather jacket. If not, I will find something
Bandana.
else.
You should do bandana on you. It'd be a. I don't know. No, I'm thinking of West Side Story.
Yeah, you're thinking of. Yeah. Once you're a jet, you're a jet. Once you're a jet, you're a
It's
jet.
kind of like the same time frame, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah, a little bit. I like West Side Story. Greasy, like same time. There you go, November 5th. So I'll be
Good luck
thinking
to
of
you,
you.
Laurie.
I'm getting oral surgery on the 2nd. No, it's November 2nd. So never mind. Yeah, get it fixed so you're not in pain. Yeah, we'll be thinking and praying for you, Bear. Get that. And there you go. See, Houston, DJ, you got this. Everybody's pulling for you.
That was funny. There'll be a community post tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah.
he's like DJ's like our Dan Rather.
Yeah.
No,
No.
news.
Well,
Which is actually
thank God somebody's
Here's
doing
another
this.
old idea Chris and I talked about it long ago.
And never
we
did.
wanted to have like someone else come up and give like a recap like of the week, like when like in 5 or 10 minutes or something like that. You know, like those old kind of newscasters. used to
That's
do.
here's what you need to do, GJ. Videotape yourself, here's what's coming up this week, and send it to us. And we will play it on the show every
Oh, hell yeah.
We
And
would
we will-
love that.
We would take like an E-Urban editorial piece.
Oh, God, yes.
Lori could do a gossip column or something, you know.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
And then Wendy could just send us clips of her like getting drunk and being arrested again.
That's right. I would pay to see, with the cops music in the background.
Yeah,
Bad boys, what you gonna? Yeah, and Wendy and
That's
a wife
where I
beater.
first met her. I was like, she was like season 6.
Yeah, yeah. It was weird that she was wearing the wife beater, but whatever.
What did I call it? I saw that before. Did I call it a band? I'm bombed.
It's but he's New York. It is a bandana.
Yeah, pretty much. I speak so poorly as it is. You just,
Yeah.
bets
Well,
are
I
off
mean,
after the third beer.
the New Yorkers have some interesting ways. Dom has never had an idea in his life. Now he's had a lot of great ideas.
I don't think I said it either.
You say idea every time.
Idea. Okay, I do. Idea.
I know. I love it.
Idea.
Yeah.
But I can say mozzarella.
Yes, you can, and
See?
and almost
Like
nobody can touch
business.
that.
Exactly. Can't touch
that's
this.
What's wrong with that? Well, it's not pronounced
Yeah.
that way, but
Get him, Brenda. Get
Well,
someone else for a change.
Again, I lived in Oklahoma. Ain't an Okie alive that says idea. Just telling you now.
Well, see, it's right. I come from a long line of if a woman's really mean to me, she must really like me.
Exactly.
Nanners and ideas. I
my.
would tell you, I know one other person from Tennessee, and she is exactly like Wendy.
They're delightful people there.
Very delightful.
Wash the britches. Yep. See, but then we got Sal, and he and you and he can talk. You know, you're both paisans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't? You know,
Yeah, it's
you don't
funny.
marry them, but you sure like them. You know?
Well, I was having a nice chat with my dad today, and we were just talking, and he shared a story of in college of he missing an opportunity of being familiar with a woman, and I shared one of mine about that same time. And so here's a 62-year-old guy and an 86-year-old guy, and we're talking about swings and misses when we were younger. But,
And Chris, what do my people call the wife beater?
the Italian dinner jacket.
The Italian dinner jacket.
I love
it.
I love it. Hey, what's the matter, you?
Oh, you lost it that first time I said it.
Oh, I did. It makes me laugh every time. The Italian dinner jacket, folks. Red sauce stains optional.
You know, because you take off your satin shirt because you don't want to get pasta sauce on it.
Oh,
So you got your dinner jacket on.
dinner jacket gets me every time. I thought my wife was going to whiz herself when I told her that.
Your guys' ages, that's probably could have happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Trailer Swift.
That's actually clever.
That would be a funny get up right there. That'd be a funny video.
Trailer
Swift.
Take Trailer Swift.
Just kind of do like a Weird Al thing to it.
Yeah. The tornado comes by and shakes it off.
Oh, what movie is that in? When they were all in prison, right? And he's like, and you got to slice the garlic really thin. The big guy. God, is that?
Not from The Sopranos.
I don't think it's from The Sopranos. No, I think it's from a movie. But I remember the scene.
You do have to slice the garlic thin. Everyone knows that.
You do, yeah.
Gotta be fun. Oh, Wendy, you are.
That was not Shawshank Redemption Scars, although a beautiful and one of my favorite movies. Great movie.
That is a great movie. I got to tell you, Wendy.
It sounds like it was a Goodfellas thing, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was definitely Goodfellas.
There you go. See, Sal, we had the other Paisan bail you out. Thank you, Sal. Good stuff. Yeah, you started slow, Wendy, but you've picked it up. So
yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, ever since she stopped shopping, she's gotten a lot more attentive at her task.
Thank you, Peter.
Wendy said you were going as Titty Swift.
One of them better.
We definitely need one at this point, yeah.
Yeah, we absolutely do.
Hey, Lord Spike Protein, we're having a Halloween party next week, and you're invited.
You are absolutely
Everyone's invited to the Chip and Don Halloween Booza Palooza. Chris, show that graphic.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I got to scroll.
It's coming. Hey.
Right?
It's like, how did Michael Songs get in this picture?
I don't know. It's pretty impressive. Yep, these guys will be there. Don't miss out.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be good stuff. Turn it off, damn it. There we go.
There we go. Back to normal.
Back to normal. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna be a good time indeed. Now, I've got to.
That's basically everyone in the world, Wendy. They either great or they suck. And we're all variations of that, bouncing back and forth. So it's all right. We forgive you. We forgive you.
Absolutely.
Chris, you're reading too hardly.
Yeah.
You are in such a focus right now.
I'm scrolling for the next Valerie video that I want to play, and
okay.
there's so damn many good ones. It's really hard.
Do I amuse you? Give me a pencil. That is like one of the best scenes, man.
It's absolutely classic.
Such a great scene, man.
What?
Joe Pesci.
Like, I amuse you? Am I like a clown?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He's like every small and sized Italian I've ever known.
Exactly. Already done.
Ever known. Ready at the drop of a pin.
They've got a huge piece of pasta on their shoulder.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Do I amuse you? Oh, how am I funny? Like a clown? Oh.
He played that part so damn good. I don't even think it was acting.
No, he really wasn't. He was just being Joe Pesci.
Had to be him, yeah.
Yeah. Right. And exactly. And it doesn't work out for him because then he gets made and he's not getting made. He's getting dead.
Oh, God, we've seen that movie so many times. We always have to watch because I forget a few of the scenes. A lot of these movies are actually filmed in Yonkers. And my wife knew some of the people who were cast as some of the, the goons in the movie. So we always have to watch. She goes, "Oh, I went to school with him."
Yeah, you gotta watch the hood. Where did they film The Sopranos? Now that was in Jersey, so that was across the river. Mm-hmm. So you didn't have probably anybody you knew in that one. That was a great show, though. I really liked that show.
But like most movies where they're shooting old New York, it's either filmed in like Astoria, Queens, or in Yonkers.
Right, because they still have a lot of the old buildings.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good stuff.
Wendy said you're short, Peter.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Sal, do you know there is this, they made a movie at it. I forget what the damn thing is called. You know how Philadelphia has those two cheesesteak stores that one uses
Geno's and right across the
So in Yonkers, there's a similar thing with like two guys open up a pizza parlor together, and then they had a falling out, and the other guy moved across the street. I forget the names, but like their pizza's like really, really, really good. Both of theirs, like phenomenal. But they actually wound up making a movie about them, and I forget what the movie is called just as much as I forget what the name of the restaurant.
Yeah, we're so good with names.
So there you go, folks.
Okay, that was almost an entertaining story.
Yeah, it could have been
missing a couple critical details.
If I could have pointed you, it would have been great.
But we didn't quite get there, which is often the case.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of things to remember, man.
It's absolutely. All right, here's what we are going to get to. So we're going to get to
Valerie
another
song, perhaps.
We're definitely going to get to another Valerie song. And again, another song of hers that I just adore. This is her song, Apologies.
You said you're sorry, but I'm still pretending that I'm much too busy to check on my messages. I can forgive you, but now I'm regretting I told you some things that I shouldn't tell anyone. Should've known better and bit on my tongue till the urge has subsided. At least when I'm starting to calm down, you told me, and just take a deep breath. You know how those words hit me right in the stomach. Now my ears ring like your right hook just landed. Your hands are still holding me firm on the shoulders. If I pull away, will you just hold on tighter? Or leave me alone with the demons that haunt me at nighttime? I wait for your voice to remind me there's something else out there beyond all the darkness. If If I go to sleep, can I count on tomorrow? There's things I should do first in case I don't make it to daylight. There's always a first time for everything. I close my eyes while I wait for the phone to ring. You said you're sorry before I said hello. I said it's all my fault, we both know how I get. I'm really too sensitive, I get confused at the things that you say and the words that you choose. You said you don't love me and I just pretend to believe you, when it would be better to tell you to fuck off. I know that you're lying, but really I know why it's all just a misunderstanding. I tell you I'm sorry and ask to start over again.
That song will stick with you, folks. So good. Just one of my faves. And it's like I said, she's got so many good songs. It is hard to pick them. And Dom has slipped out, as he tends to do, to get a snack when we have people playing. So yeah, that was fantastic. And yeah, we're gonna get at least 2 more in before the show is over tonight. But thanks everybody for being here and kind of recap some of the exciting things. I personally cannot wait to play live this weekend with my new high-speed internet. I should be clear. I shouldn't jump, and I'm really looking forward to hitting G-Maze and Lori's show on Friday and just seeing how that works. Now, with me being able to be in 1080 and everything, I'm gonna have to do a little work on my costume for Lori's show because I can't get away with some of this, some of the half-ass stuff I've done in the past. I'm gonna have to up my game, but okay. But I'm up for it. I will do it. Is maybe. No, Dom is out probably having a smoke real quick because, he's gotta do what he's gotta do. I, on the other hand, drink coffee all day, so I do not have to go anywhere until after the show's over. And then I go whiz. But yeah, email your picture of you in your costume. Now, we hope you can come to the show live, and we're sending out invites, and we will probably do a couple invites live during the show as well. But, man, if you want to be displayed on the show, just take a picture, send us the email, and show everyone your cool costume. I mean, and we are having virtual candy that we'll be passing out for stopping by and trick-or-treating. We've got some trivia. We've got some prize giveaways. We're going to have a good time this next Thursday, folks, on the Halloween Booza Palooza. And I will break my personal prohibition against drinking during the week, and I will have a couple cocktails with Dom on the show on Thursday. Not too many, because I run a lot of the show, so not going to get crazy and plus I got work the next day, but I am going to have a couple drinks. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you're probably gassed. You're probably hitting that stage where I know, after I play, then I'm pumped and I'm high, and then you're going along, and then all of a sudden you go bam and hit a wall and drop down. You're probably about at that stage now, Valerie, so know how it is.
Here. I had to get a beer.
Yeah, that's why we figured you were getting a smoke and a beer and a pancake.
Did I? No pancakes. I may have a ziti. There's no pizza. But did I tell you? In my head right now, anyway, I am setting my quit date at November 1st,
Okay.
right after the Booza Palooza.
Yeah, that's right.
It's in my head.
Okay. Well,
I
that's
don't
where it's got
guarantee
to
it's going
start.
to work, but
Well,
it's
got to start, man.
forming in there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. Close your eyes and go to sleep. It'll be fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
You won't remember anything.
That's right.
The perfect candy. The perfect candy.
That's right. Bill Cosby brand candy.
I heard that there was going to be kids should expect a lot more gummy type candies this year because of the cocoa shortages.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't. Again, I'm not a candy guy, so I didn't realize there was a cocoa shortage.
I mean,
Yes,
you know,
it has that effect.
I like candy like 2:00. Like 2:00. I was in my office today, and I was like looking everywhere. I'm like, does no one in this friggin' place die for a piece of chocolate around 2:00? And like, no, I'm like, ugh, fucking losers.
Yeah, I'm with you on this, Cars. I don't know how the ladies do it. I mean, the heels. I can barely walk around, and I walk around in
I have no
flip
problem in
flops.
heels.
Can you work it? I can't work heels.
I lounging, big slipper guy. Love my slippers, but I can't do chores. Like I can't clean the house in slippers. So I have house shoes. My Hey Dudes. Love my Hey Dudes.
Hey, dudes. Hey, dude. Go clean the house.
And I've gotten to this point in my life where my feet are always chilly. Like it sucks. Like everything else is hot. Why are my feet cold?
I don't. My feet are. Yeah, it's impressive. Well, let's face it. A big dude like me, if I put on high heels, I would hit oil. You know, or go out and aerate my lawn.
Or be in a glam 70s band.
Yeah, exactly. I missed that. I got into music late 70s, early 80s, and yeah, that stuff was by and large over.
I mean, ladies, I don't think guys care as much about high heels as you all do. Like, well, take
no,
you.
that women dress for other women.
Yeah.
They really do.
We'll take you no matter what.
Yeah, it's right. It's fine.
We like
you know what?
We just like you.
That's right. Guys want to wear Jerusalem cruisers.
I've
All
never
good.
been out at a bar trying to pick up a chick. I'm like, no, fuck her, man. She's got flats on.
Yeah. Nope. She's a 10 until I saw the flats. Now she's a 7. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, man, getting off and up and down the stage and that. I mean, again, I can barely walk, and I'm barefoot or have like flip flops on or water shoes or something all the time. So, and I barely can navigate that.
I always was barefoot. Like, soon as I came home, the first thing I like to do was just toss off my shoes. But now I toss off my shoes and put on my house shoes.
Yeah. Well, and I don't go completely bare. I work out barefoot. You know, I do yoga and all that stuff barefoot. But everything else, I got to have a little something on my sole because I got flat feet. So every little pebble I'm going to find it.
Hey, Shangy girl.
Shane girl, welcome. Good to see you.
Oh, now Brenda's back shopping.
Yeah. Yeah, they're shopping gals. Well,
I was just going to the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it's funny how you picked
or
up
below,
on that,
huh,
Peter North.
Peter?
It's funny how you picked up on that.
Yeah.
Are you a wee little thing? That would make you a firecracker.
A wee lass.
Wee little lash. Pat her on the head. Go fetch me a beer, Wendy.
Yeah, now 70s clogs. I mean, my wife is a 70s hippie chick. Man, love the clogs.
All I'm thinking about 70s clogs is everything else 70s that comes with it.
Yeah, old bell bottom and the low rise pants and
Yeah, that too.
all of it. All of it. Barefoot, or as close to. That's why I wear those, what do they call them? The earth shoes, that basically toe shoes. Because it's great for my legs are much better since I quit wearing tennis shoes and all that kind of stuff. I just wear those.
Wow, tennis shoes. Do you no longer wear dungarees either, Chris?
Well, I mean, again, I grew up saying tennis shoes. And it's the stupidest thing, right? Because who plays? Well, I actually used to play tennis, but
No, no, that is definitely something that relates to your age.
Yeah.
Saying tennis shoes. Like,
Exactly.
Kid wouldn't even know what tennis
no,
shoes,
they have no clue. They don't know what tennis is, much less
Yeah.
shoes that you play tennis in. Yeah.
Oh, 5'5" that's fairly normal for a woman.
No,
I
that's a
think.
decent height for a woman. I mean,
That's,
it's not supermodel tall, but
she fits the pig just fine. That's funny.
yeah, because think about it. If you're too tall, then you have to really hold your feet up to ride the pig, and that's not going to work.
Exactly.
Oh, Timu. Yeah, God bless Timu.
Gotta watch that. I swear I bore something from them one time, and there was like a $49 tax or something like that.
Yeah, crazy.
It was like, I am not drunk buying shit anymore. You
That's
say
it.
tenant, maybe it's a Denver thing, Valerie.
Maybe,
it's a
but
Denver
because
thing.
Valerie's quite a bit younger than I am, so yeah, I'm an
You
80.
really, Valerie's younger than you, really?
I said
that
quite
even
a
need
bit. No, but I mean, it's like a generation and a half almost. So I'm a
Yeah,
little
but
surprised.
no, I'm
she
just
says
saying
tension.
it like I'm saying it like you're saying it like tell people, oh, just so you, yeah, we
Just
all
so you know.
we all know she's a lot younger than you, Chris.
Most of the people here are. You know what? Kiss my ass. Look as good as me when you're 62. I
true.
dare you.
That is true, my friend. On top of what, son?
Spending my inheritance. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Peter. You're screwed. Not
Is that a
getting it.
middle finger? Is that the middle finger?
No. I thought so at first too, but it's not.
Wait, your first wife is 5'2", and she lives with me. Does your second wife live with you as well, or
See, I think
is wife 2 gone and one came back?
wife two is no longer with us.
That was a parentheses or whatever that thing is called. That maybe you shouldn't have put in that because I really want to know this story now.
Now Dom's going to get all nosy in your business there.
Let's go, Sal. He said it, not me.
Tell me more.
How does that happen? That your first wife is now living with you,
Well,
and where is wife number 2? And if
Yeah,
there
that's
was
what-
wife number 2, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
see,
sorry.
exactly. Was trying to ease you into that one, Don, and
Well, I don't know.
yeah. Well, again, I know things somehow, but yeah,
Well, you talk to people.
I do, and I pay attention as people say
Well,
things.
I pay attention. I just have to be in the conversation, which I'm not.
True. Yeah. Sal's wife is no longer with us, but
Okay,
it's just
well,
kind
that
of funny
answers the
how
question.
people come around. My brother-in-law, sister-in-law, Damien lives just down the street from me. Carol's over here all the time. They've been divorced for going on 20 years. And we still hang out with the both of them all the time. They're best buddies on the planet. They just were a terrible married couple. So,
My parents, they had a house, and apparently at year 37, so their house was here. My mother started getting it on with the guy in the house here. My dad started with the woman on the other side, and everybody switched.
just kept it on the block, huh?
It just they like one day, they're people were married to new people now.
Funny how that works. Yeah, I came home my sophomore year from college, and I walked into World War III. What did I know? Oh,
Well, between your parents?
yeah. Yeah,
Did they split?
eventually. Yeah, they did. They got
Okay.
divorced by the time I was a senior. So, yeah. They'd been married
No,
20.
I was in like I think I was in my 20s. I was home from the Army, so I was in my 20s
Yeah.
when they split. And I'll tell you, man, it shit upset me for like a long time because the only good takeaway I got from being a kid was the solid relationship of my parents. Then to find out it was all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, that's a little. I'm glad that it happened as it did, in that I was old enough to really process it, and I held a little resentment towards my father for a while on how it all went down, but I knew that it was just a two-way street, that they were
Right.
both at fault, and as time went on, I both had a lot more grace for both of them because they're both. My dad's a pain in the ass. I love him, but he's a tough dude to live with. His current wife wants to kill him half the time, and my mother is
Like
a
any wife.
handful. She's a rigid gal. She's gotten a lot cooler as she's gotten older, but her and I had a terrible relationship for years.
No, yeah, I can't count the good years. Although they were all kind of good, but I was a dumb kid. I was a dumb kid. I was a
that's it.
dumb young person as well.
Well, like all young people, I was in high school, I'm playing sports, I go off to college, I'm living in my own world. And, I should have recognized that, things were not all rosy. Might not have hit me in the way that it did when I came home and my old man's leaving the house and moving out. I'm like, what the hell happened while I was gone? And, my poor brother was there still in high school, so.
I think he was still actually, okay, so usually that happens once all the kids are out,
Yeah.
They've just been holding out for that long, which, not for nothing, any of you parents out there who are thinking about this, is probably one of the worst things you can do to your kids, for them to find out the only reason you stayed together was because they were there. That does not make them feel very good at all.
Yeah, I think there's better open communication. I'm a big fan of it. And, time has passed. Everybody gets along great with one another. Family gets together. Dad and his wife have been married longer than my mother and my dad were married. And my mother had a wonderful gentleman until he passed away. But we all get together at holidays and everybody gets along. It's fantastic. But it took a little getting there to get there.
Yeah, between all our families, so between myself and my sister, we have both our parents are deceased. Her husband's parents are both deceased. So only my wife's mother is like the only elder in all the families.
Wow.
So like she's like, and she hates going to things. So if my sister like hosts the party, she always invites her. She's like, I'm like, you have to go. You're the only matriarch.
Yeah, that's kind of funny how that there's a lot of folks on both sides that mine's still around now. Kay's lost both her parents. They've been gone for. Well, Al's been gone now 17 years. So, but both my folks are fine and doing
good.
well.
Mm-hmm.
They're both in their 80s, and my mother's brother's 94.
Like they say, usually if you can get to your 80s, you'll cruise through 'em.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
It's getting there. It's the getting there.
Yep. I agree with you, Scars and Shadows. My wife is my everything.
Oh,
and I
100%, yeah.
treat her like a Stradivarius. She's awesome. And she'd kill me. So there's that. She's 5'1" of the only person on the planet I'm actually afraid of. you know. 6'5", 300-pound guy. I'll take you on. Not my wife. She scares me.
They can look. They give you the look.
Oh, her look. Or if she says, "I realize that."
Oh yeah. Know what
I'm out
here's
of
one
here.
I got. I got this.
I'm
one.
running.
Don't tell me to relax. And I was like, never again, babe. Never again. You know, it's just it's part of the wonderful mystery between
Yes.
men and women. Men just think every time women speak to them, they just want to hear the answer. That we really do. We don't mean anything by it. And that is not.
We want to
really
solve your problem.
that is really.
They don't want their problem solved.
No, not at all.
I figured that one out. Now, I even joked to the point I go, "Is this the part where I tell you to calm down, honey?" She goes, "It is not that part." I go, "Okay, just checking."
Yeah, that's that does not work good in my
No.
house. Yeah.
Calm down. Nope. Oh. Hey.
That's usually when like, I'm going to go work on a song. And my kid's like, we got to go play video games.
El Weeder Skeeter, how are you?
Wade Skidder, hey there.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's my wife has more than a little red hair too.
Yeah.
So, yep.
See, yeah, it's the same. It's the same all over the world.
Yep, that's right.
Husbands have no clue what to say or do.
No, we're just big doofuses, and we need to go out.
And
with,
you know what the funny thing is, like, and here's something women don't realize. And I understand why. If you just told us specifically, we would do every single thing you wanted with clear instructions for the most part, you know. But for a woman, it's
It
no
just
good if
pisses
they
them
have
off
to
to have to
tell
give the
you.
instruction.
You're
Yeah.
just supposed to know, and we're really dumb. We're we're really stupid people.
Oh yeah.
I probably spend so much of my time like analyzing what should I do in this situation, how am I supposed to react, blah 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 blah. It just
This
funny.
might surprise no one. I just make a joke of it. I'll grab an envelope and go, "No, I have no idea what you were thinking." I couldn't divine it. And then she laughs and tells me, usually. Gotta keep them laughing.
That I can always do.
Yep. Oh, and the chat is moving.
Chat is moving and grooving.
Yeah.
A lot of people here tonight. We had like over 20.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Got folks are coming in, hanging out, and it's great having you. Yep, we like Fiery Pammy.
Fiery Pam.
Yeah. Uh-oh, no yawns. None of that. None of that
Can't
shit.
help it. It's an East Coast thing.
Yeah. I was doing it. Well, I've actually went to bed at reasonable hours here.
Couple
Of
nights
late.
this week, I went to bed like by 12, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, well, that's it. I was looking at the clock and going, "Hey, don't go to bed. You know, do something new and exciting. Actually get more than 4 hours of sleep a night." What a thought. Thousands of packs. Are you hoarding all the Taco Bell sauce in case there's a shortage? And then you can sell them on eBay and be a billionaire, you know?
No, I've seen videos. She makes her own, right? I saw her grinding up like hot peppers or something like that.
Nice. That's not a bad strategy. You're right, dear. Yes, you're always right. Whatever you say. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Like my brother-in-law said it to me. Best 2 words you can ever learn how to say. Yes, dear. And man, it gets you out of a lot of shit. Yep. You got it. Yes, dear.
All right, Cease. Wendy, why don't you give us some more New Yorker wisdom?
I am.
I'm
I'm going to tell you, New Yorker.
Yeah, we love it.
That's what I am.
Yeah, well, it is Halloween coming up, so maybe, no, maybe she's grinding up more than peppers. We don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea what that woman actually does.
Yeah.
Oh, someone has an empty glass. Stop the show.
Yep.
Go, Kurt, go.
Go.
This may take a while, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't sprint
Hulk.
like he once did.
No.
I don't know what that is in reference to. Oh.
I don't know. He just, like,
What movie was that?
superheroes.
I'm scrolling up. So the Hulk was the movie they were talking about. I have no idea why they were. All right.
Has there been a new Hulk movie?
I don't think so. Not since the. I don't know.
I don't get into all the superhero movies.
No,
The main
I liked.
reason is all the green screen. It's all friggin' green screen. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, kind of with.
I
Although
want give me a good location every once in a while.
we did rent Deadpool and Wolverine, which was amazing.
Yeah, they said it was really good.
Yeah,
My kids wanna
now
watch it.
your kids are too young
I know.
still.
But then again, fucking stupid me. We were up in Pennsylvania, and I was like being cool dad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they were like, we want to watch Deadpool. And I was like, I was reading a review. I was like, all right, but you can't tell Ma. And at first, I told you, right? The first
Yeah.
thing, she don't even ask. We watch Deadpool. And I'm like, put your father on the phone. Hi, hon.
Those I would have a talk with the gentleman.
I was like, oh my.
You little bastards! You throw me under the bus with my wife again, and you gonna die.
Yeah, and they will again. That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, to a point. Yeah, I'm always curious about that too. I mean, that was pretty amazing, right? You'd think apparently
he didn't get everywhere.
Yeah, he wasn't. I was just going for that joke. He wasn't the Hulk where it counted.
Exactly. The only place men want to be the Hulk, none happened.
Well, like every
Radiation does
steroid-
not affect that area.
Yeah, like every steroid guy. Yeah, is that doesn't get bigger. In fact, it goes the opposite way. Yeah, isn't that a bummer? Where you find out Superman can't actually fly.
What do you mean?
So
Santa's
disappointing.
real.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Santa.
Don't be saying shit about Santa, Wendy. Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Wolfman too. That was another one. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like really? Kept your pants on. Okay, that's pretty good. Now that's what I loved about American Werewolf in London. I mean, that was real. I mean, he was a naked wolf, chewing on people. That movie scared the shit out of me. I think that came out my freshman year in college, and went with a couple buddies, and we'd had a couple beers, and we'd go into the movie, and because it's lighthearted comedy for part of it, and then the werewolf comes out and rips the guy apart. Like, ah!
Yeah.
And then, and then he comes back and he's chewing and food is falling out of his decaying skull. And that was a great movie because it was both creepy and funny all at the same time.
I do not own a condiment drawer from fast food. They save them. I just throw them all out. We sit on Santa's lap for candy cane.
You might have sat on the lap for the candy cane. See? So I like that movie. It's fine. Hey,
Hey, what's
loved
going
it,
on, Greg Hutto?
I'm glad we
it's
were
cool,
there.
dude.
All right. Hey, stuff happens, bro. It's all good. So, yeah, we're going to be winding the show down here in a little bit, and everybody can go over and check the reconstituted video from Greg. But it was very cool, and glad you premiered it. Stuff happens, man. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Here's the good thing. None of us are professionals. We'll show women a heartbeat. Yeah. Here's the thing, like, you don't see women naked in movies much anymore, but good God, every guy wants to show his junk now.
Well, and let's just...
all right.
The woman is
fair
a
play.
beautiful form and everything. guys' junk just ain't that great to look at. I don't think. And I've been in a lot of locker rooms it just doesn't have the aesthetic and the streamline of women. My opinion. Ladies, you may think differently. Some of you fellas might think differently. I don't know, but that's my 2 cents. Just, me.
Okay, Mr. Heterosexual.
I threw everybody in there. I'm just saying. I can appreciate art,
Yeah, I don't appreciate art. My wife tried taking me to a museum.
Okay, well, there, see. I mean,
picture.
I'm
a pretty.
Well, there you go. Well,
you sound like Wendy.
Yeah, purdy. Well, I can see that, but occasionally we'll be in the hot springs and we'll see a young buff guy and good for you, man. You look good. But
so, Chris, you've never seen a guy that man, that's a good-looking fella.
Oh, I absolutely have. I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying, guys, junk. I don't think is particularly. That's just me.
You've never seen the real Peter North, then, because
I guess not.
That man was fucking impressive.
Is that what spectacular? Is Peter spectacular? That's my problem in life. Is I haven't seen Peter's junk. Okay, well.
That dude was a star.
Yeah. Hey, my wife would agree with you there. She likes a good cowboy.
I'm like City Slickers, Brenda.
I would love to see. Wouldn't it be hilarious if we got Dom out here and we went horseback riding, went on a cattle drive or something? Me and Dom, a buddy movie out west, and then we'd turn around and we'd go to New York, and talk about fish out of water. Wouldn't that be fun?
I wouldn't be out of water. I've been
on
all over the world. No, I've ridden a horse.
Okay.
Man, I fucking shot a pig.
Well, I know you shot a pig.
No, I've been on a horse. I don't like horses.
Honestly, I don't either. They're ornery
evil.
bastards.
Yeah. Mm.
They really are. Yeah,
I'll give you a ride, Wendy. I'll give you a ride. I got bolts and screws now. I'm like bionic.
That's right. He's not all original equipment anymore.
It wasn't a pig. It was a warthog, and it was attacking me. And I had a rocket, so I shot it. Yes, I had a light infantry, light anti-tank weapon, self-propelled rocket, and I shot it at a warthog.
And they had bacon for weeks.
It's beautiful. I was a star, man. I was like a fucking star.
Oh, no doubt. It's rock star. You remember
Dude,
when that?
shut up.
Remember Toro Grosso blew up the pig? That was the shit.
I didn't pay for drinks for like 2 months.
I can see that.
Hey, what's going on, Jeff?
Hey, I'm watching Jeff build his stuff up there.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
impressive.
Damn. Yeah, that was really good.
Well, again, when I worked at the warehouse and we didn't have very good equipment and I could always move more stuff around, and this guy goes, how are you doing that? Some of these guys are bigger than you. It's like, because I didn't have my head up my ass in physics class and I worked smarter, not harder. And Jeff is working really smart up there. Again, he's by himself.
So I have to tell you, I was like, I saw the initials videos, and then I saw the one today where he's got the whole frame against the wall, and even I was like, guy's got one leg. That's a lot of maneuvering, and he really had to think about exactly how he was going to do it to achieve it, which is pretty impressive. So,
well, working by yourself like that's a tricky and potentially dangerous project under the best of circumstances.
Normally, exactly.
Yeah. So, yep. And everybody remember, got Heavy Metal Hippie tomorrow.
Although he did call it in the beginning a lean-to. That's it's pretty much a flat roof.
Yeah, it's getting... Yeah,
Is that going to be for like your quad or something? Like you're going to park stuff under it?
Yeah, I was curious about the roof too, Jeff, because, I know you get a lot of snow there. Is that, are you going to is that in the interior roof and you're going to put some other trusses, or just curious? Well, we'll have to watch and find out.
Tune in to installment 3.
That's right. As Hippie prepares for winter. In Alaska, winter's the real shit.
It's coming.
Yep. All right. Yeah, he's going to put his...
Okay. All right.
And that makes sense. Yeah.
Like, are you not worried? Because that roof looked really flat, like that with snow buildup, or is it low enough that you can kind of clear it off or something?
All right. Well, we're getting Hippies link up one way or another. Yeah. Well, that's it. It's very cool. I
watched that probably for longer than I should have today. But I thought it was, well, one, because it's where he lives, like when it's nice out, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, Alaska's amazing. But
yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's going to be a lot of snow there here pretty quick.
Yeah.
And my old man has already gotten some in Montana. And it snowed here in Colorado this last weekend in some of the higher elevations. So, yep, winter is a-coming. Oh, 8x8? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
that'll... Okay, yeah. 8x8 ain't screwing around. That's a bridge timber size. So, all right. Well, very cool. What are you doing? Dropping your fire?
Yeah, I don't know what you said.
I don't know what Wendy's doing. Yep, well, winter's a-coming. Halloween here in Denver usually gets really cold, rainy, and crappy, and then it's nice through a lot of November, and then December, who knows? Could be nice.
It was like 80s most of this week. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty warm. It was 71 here today, so, pleasant fall weather.
I can't wait till it gets a little colder.
Yeah, I'm ready for it to chill out a little bit. I think it's going to be good. Well, what do you say we wrap up this week's... What do we have coming up for you and I? G-May's Saturday. What else?
Yeah, I guess be on G-May's Saturday.
Yep, I'll be on Lori's show for a little bit tomorrow.
I'm doing I was listening to my music one day. Or not my music. I was listening to, like, music one day. And I heard this song, and I was like, man, what is that song? And it was Bread. I'm the Guitar Man, or the Guitar Man.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do that Tuesday on my live stream. I'm like, how could I not play this song? It's a really cool tune. So I'm going to play that Tuesday. And I'm putting together a Freedom Redbird already quest show because, like, I keep track of everyone, like, on my show. Lots of people have been...
Right.
Hey, can you play this? Can you play that? So Brenda has requested 22 different songs. I'm like, that's enough to do like one whole show just on her songs. So I'm going to do a Brenda show.
I think that's cool.
No.
Yeah, why not, right?
Mm-hmm. Then, of course, we have a little Halloween thing.
Yes, we do. It's coming up sooner rather than later, isn't it?
Very soon, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think, again, I'm going to be on Lori's Friday, going to be imbibing a little bit, and I'm going to be making the rounds. I'll be on Gary's show. I'll be hanging out on Hippies. So, looking forward to that. And,
yeah, I'm always happy for the winter because we're always home now.
Yeah.
So, if I'm not working, I'm here.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do this weekend, and then we'll see everybody next week for the Halloween. Where is it? Right here. Chip and Don's Halloween Booza Palooza. Going to be fun. Watch for trailers, watch for announcements, watch for fun, because we got some stuff that's going to be going on. That's what's happening. So with that, I think we'll play...
the day after, I'm going to try to quit smoking. That's a smart move.
Good thinking. All right. Well, I think we will go ahead and we'll play our last Valerie song for the evening and say goodnight for Dom and myself. Thanks, everybody, for being here. You guys all rock.
Good night, friends.
And let's see a little Valerie and She is going to take her sweet time. Good night, folks.
My sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. I can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. Ever since I was a little bitty baby, oh, everybody said I move too slow. They call me stuck in the mud, say I ain't got no place to go. I said, baby, 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 you could ask me for a dime. And for any friend I have, I would share my wine. Oh, but I ain't got no reason or rhyme to give up 1 second of my sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. Can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. I kept to my own pace, I never did worry. All I love when I see 'em all rushing and hurrying. But I always abide by the speed limit sign, and I always take my sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. Can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. Well, some wake up by the alarm clock, and some wake up by the cock-a-doodle-doo. I wake up by the morning sun. I wake up every morning next to you. Every sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. Can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time.